It's finna get juicy tonight. That's right. And we're gonna have George Page unfiltered. Yes, I can't wait. Excuse me. The coach can't wait, okay? The coach cannot wait. Yeah. Yep, I got it. We ready to go? Yeah, we ready. Oh no. Where's my hangout? Uh-oh. All right, y'all. All right. It's time to get this thing cracking. Y'all know what's up. You know what's up, okay? We going in deep tonight. And I'm talking about it's deep too. We going in, okay? Man, I just got to tell y'all. It's been World War V, World War III on Twitter between Megan Anderson and these other flyweights. And these flyweights, they are giving Megan a body bag. Boy, they tearing her up. They tearing her up, y'all. But this is going to be fun, okay? It's going to be a lot of fun. And we're going to have George Page unfiltered, okay? George Page will be in the building, okay? Guys, this is going to be juicy. My main man, my moderator, Marcus Bell, the first moderator of the Coach Shelton Harrison Combat Sports Show. Marcus Bell is the OG moderator for the coach, okay? Marcus, I appreciate you, man. I might need you tonight, bro. I seriously might need you tonight because, man, it's finna be hot and heavy. Megan Anderson got her butt handed to, man, look. These flyweights, these featherweights ain't playing with her, man. They ain't playing with her, okay? They are not. And, you know, yeah, man, they smoking her out. They are smoking Megan Anderson out. She's getting smoked out as we speak on Twitter, okay? The Twitter beat been intense, man. But you know what? For people that get upset, this is good for Megan's career. This is good for her career. This is actually a good thing that these fighters, they want to smoke out. Because all Megan got to do is go in there, man. All she got to do is go in there and beat them. Yeah, I make that sound easy, right? All she got to do is go up in there, man, and show them what's up. Megan go in there and slap all these haters around, it might happen. Now, the problem is with that, though, they're in different promotions, okay? So, it's not, I don't know how much more Megan can do. I agree with Megan. You know, these fighters, they're not in the UFC, okay? These fighters are not in the UFC. And, you know, that's not Megan's fault, okay? It's not Megan's fault, but you know what? I think these fighters, what they are doing, and they're doing what Megan did. They're doing the exact same thing. They are, you know, trying to, they smoking out Megan. So then, you know, Dana White or somebody could be like, yo, this might be a good fight. This might be a great fight, okay? This might be a good fight, and I think that, you know what, maybe we might want to get it in. Hey, my sister from another mom, Guitar Babe. Alright, I'm going to finish the intro and then Guitar. We got to get in here and get this talk in. George Page, he's going to be unfiltered. It's his turn. Okay? But not unfiltered where we disrespecting women. Now, we're not going to do that. But George Page will be here soon, and he's going to be unfiltered. Okay? You know, we're going to talk about also, you know, why these flyweights, these featherweights, they're not being selected. And I think George Page can offer a bit more insight. So, you know, he's got his talking points ready, and he says that he's going to be respectful. That's what he said, okay? Okay. Guys, I'm telling y'all now. Like, this is it, man. Megan Anderson, man, it's been a holy war on Twitter. They've been going in, all of them. Megan, Cindy Dandois been in this. You know, you had Zara Dos Santos, you know, her no English speaking self. She got into this. And then, you know, Felicia Spencer in it, Pam Bam Sorensen, Faith Van Duren. Hey, man, they letting Megan have it. They letting Megan have it, man. I'm telling you. And then you got the biggest Cyborg fan on the internet, Mercy Cyborg Nation. She got in on it. I mean, boy, everybody in it, okay? And Faith Van Duren, man, I got to read these posts to y'all. They are going in, y'all. I'm talking about this Twitter war is look, man. If something don't come out of this for these people, okay? If something don't come out of this, I'm telling you, I'll be shocked. And the UFC, they stupid, man. If they don't make some of these fights and get some of these people, you know, it is what it is. But I'm gonna tell you who ethered Megan the most. I'm talking about who was going in the most. Faith Van Doren was going in, okay? I'm talking about Faith Van Doren, like, look, I'm not letting you off the hook. And we're gonna read some of those comments tonight, man. I got them all. Cindy Dandois, man, was picking on her. You know what I was saying? Like, yo. Wait a minute, let me find out. Ed Harris III sent this to me, man. Oh, okay, yeah. Cindy Dandois was like, yo, they ain't picked no featherweights. Let's pray and hope they will sign actual featherweights to fight you. Because otherwise, there'll be no division for you or Cyborg. Amen. And then, you know, Megan Anderson went in on Josette Cotton. Josette Cotton got in on it. And Megan straight eat the Josette. She said, have you actually made 145 pounds? They're not signing people who won't make the weight. I kind of agree. Josette got a weight problem, okay? I'm not going to even sit here and lie. I'm a fan of Josette. But I got to tell y'all, I agree with Megan, okay? And then, wow, Pam Sorensen in there. Yo, they are killing, okay? And hell, they got some of Pam Bam. They got her stuff blocked, man. Like Pam must have said something bad because Pam went in too. Guys, we got to talk about this. We got to talk about this, okay? We just got to talk about it. Wow. Amazing, man. But yeah, I want to show all the additional content with all this, you know, with all the offensive stuff. I want to see it. I want to see it. See, folks, this is what it is. And the UFC think that, you know, the featherweight division can't be entertaining. Are you serious? Okay? The featherweight division, they think that this can't be serious. Okay? They just can't. Okay, George Page is in the building. Okay? Guys, in exactly 5 minutes, George Page will be uncut and he's coming on the stream. Okay? George Page, get your talking points ready, man. It's time, man. Megan Anderson is getting smoked out. They smoking Megan out. They setting Megan house on fire. Okay? They setting Megan house on fire, and Megan got to run up out that house because the smoke is so far up in Megan lungs. Okay? Now, before I get this thing, all you Megan Andersons. Now, I got one right here. I'm going to cut the music. Okay? I'm going to cut the music. Okay? Now, you know when I make a video and I say anything about Megan, okay? You got the Megan Andersons. You got these simps that come in and they always want to say, hey, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, okay? So, here go a public service announcement. I'm going to say a few more comments. And then after that, you know, I'm going to get George Page in here, and George Page is going to be uncut, unfiltered, okay? Now, this Megan Anderson, his name is Enrique. Now, you know, okay, I understand. We fans of Megan. But, folks, the thing of it is, okay, he says, hey, you're a hater. Okay, for sure. Dude, okay, I'm a dude. What you say makes people dumber. Maybe. Who knows? You got half the truth. Well, I got some of the truth, honestly. So, he's upset because I said that Felicia Spencer did call out Megan Anderson. I got the articles to prove it. Okay, Felicia Spencer called her out. And Felicia Spencer is putting smoke on Megan Anderson, like I said. Okay? Get off Megan nuts. Okay, well, I didn't know Megan had nuts. Okay? You talk S about fighters that have reached the top. Okay? Has Megan reached the top? I mean, how you going to explain that? Clearly, this guy's a Megan fan. Okay? You must hate yourself. No, not really. I love myself. Love myself too much, actually. I know I hate you. See? Now, this is a sick individual. These are the people that defend Megan, okay? And I'm just trying to tell y'all, we finna get this, okay? You hate me, you don't know me. Well, good. Good. Okay? But if we battle, I would win. Okay? I'm a rapper, a trip rapper. I don't care. I don't care if you're a trip rapper, a ship rapper, a dip rapper. I don't care. I talk S and barely any true facts. No. What I said today was a fact. All these fighters you see on the screen, did they not ether Megan Anderson? See, I love debunking these guys. I like getting these guys out of here, okay? And I'm probably being paid off to harass good fighters, okay? So I guess Megan is your definition of a good fighter. She's a decent fighter. She's not the best fighter. You watched all your videos. Now, contradiction. Most of them are good. Thank you. Thank you. So you hate me, but you really like my videos. That's what I'm saying. Okay, now let's get down. Let's skip to it. Let's just skip. Okay, now me and you in the octagon. Now that's where we get serious. Okay. Now I understand you're a fan of Megan. You love Megan. But if you want to fight me over a view, I got a problem with that. Okay? I got a problem with that if you want to fight me over a view. We good. We good. Okay? Now, if you show up, don't expect you to return because I can't let you leave. And I'm going to need you to understand that. So you can come. You can come. I ain't hard to find. Most people know me, and this is my last statement on this. But if you show up, I promise you, you can't leave, okay? You're going to have to stay forever, okay? That's just how it is, okay? So now, here go the thing, okay? George Page is going to be in the building, okay? He's going to be in the building in exactly a minute and 30 seconds, okay? They are eating Megan to no avail. Jimmy J. Smooth is in the building. Good. I got Jimmy J. Smooth here. I want to get Jimmy J. Smooth. They're going to bring this heat, okay? This whole telecast or podcast tonight, I got people coming in that they finna bring heat. And I'm talking about heat. PG-13 channel heat. They bringing the heat tonight. And Rugby Queen is in the comment section now. If you get crazy, she going to slap you with that wrench. Okay, I'm excited. I'm energetic. My girl, Michael Myers Sis, is in the building. Michael Myers Sis, okay? I forgot to do this, Michael Myers. There you go. Michael Myers Sis. Shout out to Michael Myers Sis in the building. Fellow sister, she's right here. Okay? George Page is coming in, guys. Okay? We're going to start with Megan Anderson. George Page going to give me a breakdown on why these fighters ain't getting selected. Guys, we got this thing going tonight. Okay? George Page will be in the building, guys. He's coming in any minute. Okay? All of these fighters, man, they wage warfare on Megan Anderson. I'm talking about, man, it was brutal, man. You had Josette Cotton. You had Zara Dos Santos. Okay, you had Zara Dos Santos, and she can't even her no English speaking self. She got in on it. Pam Bam Sorensen getting in on the action. Felicia Spencer started the whole thing. Josette Cotton got in on the action. Sidney Dandois just been going in on Megan Anderson. I'm talking about hard in the paint. Faith Van Duyn been going hard on Megan Anderson. But Megan have been clapping back, though. I like this. This is what I want to see out of Megan, okay? George Page is about to enter at this time, okay? We got to get George in here. We got to get this thing lit, okay? Jimmy J. Smooth, okay? I got Jimmy J. Smooth. You know, Jimmy J. Smooth want to come in. I know Jimmy got his stuff going on. And then Guitar Babe, when you get around, I got it all planned. George Page and Jimmy J. Smooth going to set it off. And then Guitar Babe going to bring down the calmness, okay? Guitar Babe going to bring the calmness and everything. Guitar Babe going to mellow everything out, okay? Guitar Babe is going to bring everybody back to normal, okay? All right, George Page will be in the building any minute, okay? George Page, this stream is going to be lit. Okay, we going in today. Okay, we're going in. Okay, Michael Maracis is the Brazilian operative about Brazilian fighters and MMA scene down here. Okay, she is. This is my Brazilian contact. She knows anything about Brazil. When I've asked her, she knows and she got the scoop. Okay, the War Machine Brittany Neiman got a wrench and she says she's not afraid to use it. Rugby Queen hey, I think this stream, I feel it in my spirit that this stream is about to get lit. It's finna get lit. And it's going to be people in here, so guess what? Slap them with the wrench. George Page is in the building. George, what's going on?
Thanks, Search. And now, the Prime Minister, the Sinister, Pete. Ha 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 ha! Nice. Hey, Coach. Been a while.
Okay. The legendary George Page is in the building, y'all. And guys, look, we're not going to waste time. Let's get this thing cranking. Let's get lit. No. Okay. First,
so let's talk.
Go ahead.
Okay. Yes.
Go ahead. Yes.
Let's talk about the vampire.
All right. Let's go.
The pasty vampire, Miss Megan Anderson. She is a hater. I hate her. I mean, she should have been on the episode of Chappelle Show when they had the player haters ball. You know, I mean, the girl just don't know to shut her mouth. She got her ass handed to her by Holly Holmes, who's not even a natural
Oh,
featherweight, and now she's out there, want to talk about Felicia Spencer. And Felicia Spencer might put her behind on a certain plate with a silver side with a side of a crow. I mean, girl, either do this, shut up or put up. And the UFC, you need to get off their ass. Excuse my language. Yeah, I'm going to be a little bit crass tonight. They need to get off their ass. Go ahead, offer these women contracts that want to fight. Put up some real fights. The featherweight division, the women are bigger. They have power. They can bring you probably see knockouts in the women's featherweight division when you've probably seen the bantam or in the straw or in the fly, you know. But they need to go ahead and do this. Get over that. Well, some of these girls don't look like supermodels. We can't sell them. It doesn't matter. It don't look like super. As long as they can come and fight and bring a good fight, that's the only thing that should matter. I mean, not everybody's gonna be like Paige Van Zandt. Who else? Michelle Watterson. The type of guys that these fanboys or computer with a bottle of Lubriderm and a box of Kleenex.
God, dog. Dang.
Yeah.
George done opened up already on fire, guys. Hey, look, y'all smash that like button. Y'all bet, look, man.
Yeah, show love, show love.
We
show
finna
love.
be lit. I'm finna be lit the entire night, y'all. I'm telling y'all.
And Coach, I understand how you feel about with the situation with Frey and Gunnarsson. That's how I felt like was a couple weeks back when I tell you about one of my favorite was Jay Fuchs. She competed at Chicago Pro. At Chicago Pro, they gave her third place. Okay. And that was some BS from the first get go. This chick came with a great body, and it gave it to some chick who just was pretty much undersized. But I can understand that. How you feel about when you see a fighter that deserves a chance to win a title, but give it somebody who's going to be a hype job. I mean, I saw that. I saw that video of the Sunyi Ham chick when she knocked her out. That was straight knocked out. I mean, I mean, that's like one of those, like, she just went stiff like a board, light as a feather, stiff as a board, light as a feather, stiff as a board. Yeah. I mean, that's how that went.
But I'm gonna tell you this, man. So look, we got Stamina MC. Stamina MC made a good point, okay? And shout out to Stamina MC. Mm-hmm. I agree with this, okay? Stamina said, he said, listen, man. He said, look, okay? He just said he don't think people are annoyed that Megan is in the UFC. They're annoyed she made it over. And she did it, for a year plus and didn't fight who she was earmarked to or supposed to. Then she lost to a bantamweight. That Stamina, yeah, Stamina, good, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Exactly. She mad. These people, they sick of Megan. They sick and tired of her sitting there running her mouth, and now they going in. And George, let me tell you, Faith Van Duyn, she has taken the fight. I mean, Cindy Dandois started it. Felicia Spencer got in a little bit, but Faith Van Duyn just went in, man. See, Megan started first. Megan told Faith Van Duyn, talking about overlooking you. Your last fight was 2 years ago at 135, and you lost. See, Faith Van Duyn was like, nope. And then, George, let me read to you some of the stuff, man. I'm finna read, okay? Megan Anderson, I tell you what, though. I like Megan Anderson on Twitter. She is not afraid to come black and clap back. I got to say, Megan, I appreciate that. Faith Van Duyn said, your last fight you lost to a 135-pounder and didn't fight for a year and a half before that. But that don't mean anything, as we are fighters and we all want to do is fight. Like my tweet says, I'll fight you or Phenom. I'll fight anyone. I'm a fighter and I just want to fight. New Zealand versus Australia. Why not? That was an ether from hell in the fourth dimension. George, what do you think?
Well, I think New Zealand and Australia has a long standing, even though they're pretty much about the same, but they just don't like each other. But excuse me. But I think Megan, you got somebody who wants to challenge you, goes to say, hey, this person wants a piece of me. Let's make it happen. I mean, let's make this happen, And this is, and she might be a credible featherweight who wants to prove something. And UFC should take a chance. Stop, just stop trying to bullshit around. You're holding up some women who are out there who want to present their skills. I mean, you got the women out there, but because they don't fit your supermodel idea, you know, it's not fair.
But
And this
George,
fight, yeah,
George, you got to
yeah.
tell me what you think about Faith Van doing Ether and Megan like this, man.
Well, like I said, I don't think that well, but you know what? I think she has a right to feel like that because she feels that she gets all this is all opportunity, and then she's not getting it. And I think it's just her just letting her feelings. I think I can understand how she feels that you're fighting, you're doing all this. She gets an opportunity, sits on her ass for a year, and don't and comes up. She finally fights and get her ass handed to by somebody who's not even her same weight class.
Yeah, okay. All right, I'm with that. I'm with that. But Faith Van Doen, I don't care, man. She says she'll fight Megan anytime. She says she ain't afraid. Okay, I got you. Y'all in the comment section. Y'all and
Mm.
Jimmy J. Smooth. Where's Jimmy J. Smooth? Where are you, Jimmy? Come on, I sent you a link. You said you were coming. Okay, now let's see what else Faith Van Doen said. Okay, so Megan said, talk to the UFC. If they want you, they'll sign you. Trying to say I'm overlooking you ain't gonna help with that. Well, I don't pick my fights. If you're the next in line, then great. If not, I don't care. Like you said, I'll fight anyone the UFC puts in front of me. No, you won't, Megan, except Cyborg. Okay, so let's get that out there. You didn't want to fight Cyborg. That's what Megan said. Okay,
Nope.
now to put this up on the screen. Faith said, I'm doing all I can, talking, tweeting. Thought it said twerking, but she said tweeting. All the S you do when you want to be seen to fight. Hey, man, Faith Van Doen is starting to be one of my favorites now. Okay, saying you're overlooking me, you got to respond, so it's a start. Okay, UFC need featherweights to even have someone next in line for you to sign me. God, dog, George, your thoughts?
Well, that's the right to her to say that because she feels like the UFC needs to go ahead and recruit her. If you bring her in, you bring in a real heavy, real featherweight, then just go ahead and get the rest. I mean, she wants to prove herself, and she knows the UFC is the biggest show in around. I mean, and she right now her thing is she wants a shot at Megan. She wants to prove herself, and she feels that Megan's a hype job, and Megan is a hype job. She sat on her butt up for a year, didn't fight anybody. They wasted time. They brought her in, but didn't really set up the. They could have set up the whole division last year. They could have had a tough last year. You know,
Now,
because
go ahead. I'm sorry, George. Yeah, man, I'm kind of hyped up, man. Go ahead, go.
yeah, but like I said, they could have had a tough last year. So they could have did instead of doing another guy's tough, which come on, the men's division's already stacked up. I mean, and you could have done a featherweight for the. They could have done the featherweight women, and they could have done the flyweight women, and that would have been better than just or like I said, they're gonna do this year to do a mixed tough, But it's just she wants an opportunity, and I think the UFC should look at Faith and say, you know what, you're a go getter, you're hungry, okay, you got a contract instead of just dicking around.
Okay. All right. So let's check it out now. A couple of comments. Okay. Sugar Shane. Oh Lord. Okay. They didn't want to fight Megan before Holly after they were scared before. Okay. We'll address that. And then cause I'm finna debunk that now. Banjo Babe. Oh hell, who could that be? That's got to be somebody from our team. Why would Megan give Faith attention if she wants to be in the UFC? Her management should do the papers and make it happen. Well, let me go ahead and respond to that. Let me go ahead and respond. I got to get this one. Banjo Babe, no offense,
Go
but I'm
ahead,
going to go ahead and I'm finna do this now. Debunk City. Debunk. Okay.
get
Was it
them.
not Megan Anderson that did the same thing when she won the Invicta title? She called out Holly Holm and Jermaine Durandame and said, keep my belt warm. I'm coming for you. Banjo Babe, how you going to explain this? Did Megan not do the exact same thing? She did the exact same thing, and I know she did because I got the video. She said, Jermaine and Holly, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. So I think Faith Van Doen can do the exact same thing. Okay? If you have haters, whatever. She's not doing anything right. She's not doing anything right, Banjo Babe. She took an ass whooping by a bantamweight. How you going to explain this? Megan got all her fame to claim to fame. Okay, by calling out Holly, calling out Jermaine, and better yet, she called out Holly Holm, talking about she can whoop Holly Holm butt. I mean, she called her out saying, I can whoop Holly Holm. What did Holly do? Holly Holm Whoop that butt in overdrive, okay? Then,
Maximum.
and George, she
And
did it. Then she had a chance, George. She had a chance for the biggest payday of her career to fight Cyborg. Now we know the
she turned
truth.
it down.
George, how many videos did I make? How many death threats did I get, George, when I told
Hundreds.
everybody this woman didn't want that fight? And now I'm right. Where are these Megan Andersons now? Where you guys at? Where you guys at now?
Forget about it. Forget the chumps. Forget the chumps.
Were we not right, George?
Brother, we should like a tag team coach. Like, come on, brother, you want to beat us? Come on,
Right.
you and best. Come on, you Megan Anderson. Come on.
Were
Come
we
on,
right, George?
brother?
Were we not right about, I said this girl don't want Cyborg, even on the Area Hawani show, she didn't look like she wanted no parts of Cyborg. She didn't want a piece of Cyborg. I tried to tell everybody, but people got mad at me. I'm just a hater. I'm hating on her. I told the truth. Now, you know what I need these guys to do, George? I need y'all to bow down and say the LDBC is supreme. Bow down to the master. Bow down now, you guys. All you dudes that was running around here, oh, coach, you know, man, I can put you in an octagon to spar you. Yep, you'll never be seen again, too. Bow down. Because I said it. I tried to say it.
Look,
dang it.
And let's point this out here, you're right there. Two people who took a chance and fought Cyborg, Leslie Smith and Tanya Everett. Now, look what they did to the Leslie Smith. They kicked her out because she wanted to start a fad union. And look at Tanya Everett. They had even got she's at fault since she fought Cyborg, and they went in and they proved themselves. They said, you know what, they knew they weren't going to win, but hey, they took a chance. And this is what I'll tell you about Megan, that you lack the testicle fortitude to take a chance. I mean, take an ass whooping, get paid, come back, hey, you fight some more. You know, they like Megan, but the fact is, she don't have a business mindset. She's emotional. She can't take emotion out of it. It's like, it's not you can say much about her. The fact that she is too, what's the word?
Okay. George, I got you. I'm lit. Okay, I'm lit, George. George. I got to address this one. Okay. Yeah. I got to address this, George. And then I can't get it out, George. I got to address this, and then you just kind of tag team. Okay. All right. Or you say what you're gonna say. Listen, George. Okay, Banjo Babe, I like you. You got a lot of debate in you. I like this, Banjo Babe. First get signed by the UFC, then we can talk about calling out names. But that's the same thing Megan did. She called out Holly and Jermaine and wasn't even signed. And Holly Holm, I think, it was either her or one of them, somebody said on their team, well, Megan not even in the UFC right now. She ain't even got a contract, okay? That's just how it is. Megan Anderson is getting destroyed on Twitter. They all coming out there. Everybody want a piece, okay? They want a piece of this, okay? Like, look, Zara Dos Santos, God bless her. Girl can't speak English to save her life. I'm trying to interview her. Girl can't speak a lick of English. I love her to death. Look, you got somebody who can't speak the language putting Twitter beefs up with you. I mean, everybody. Nobody respects Megan. Pam Bam was like, I got to get a piece of this. I got to get me a piece of this, okay? I mean, Spencer was like, yep. And Felicia Spencer is confident. Oh, she real confident that she can beat up on Megan. Then you got Josette Cotton. Josette Cotton, now I agree with Megan now a little bit on that. Josette got to make weight, okay? Josette got to do something with the nutrition. I done said this, but Head Buster want a piece of this, okay? Faith Van Duyn want the biggest piece. Cindy Dandois want another piece. She done already beat Megan. Cindy just going in there trolling her now. Cindy Dandois is trolling Megan. Laughing at her behind the screen.
Cindy took the whole cake. She took the whole cake.
She took everything.
Cindy's like Ike Turner, like, eat the cake, anime, eat the cake, eat the cake.
Cindy Dandois destroyed. Look, man. Look. She turned Megan. Megan like, hey, Cindy, you beat me 3 years ago. A lot has changed. Cindy Dandois was like, so did anything change? You got beat by a lesser belt. Listen, I'm not picking on Megan. They going at her. This girl need to be thankful that these people are going in, because this is going to help her profile. Could you imagine if Megan can beat any one of these people talking all this junk? Like, man, Megan star power skyrocket. Okay, she lost against a veteran, okay? Now I want to keep reading. Faith Van Doren is doing she's doing a mercy job. She is tearing Megan up. Okay, so Megan, hold on. Okay. Oh, Faith Van Doren said, obviously I know that. Um, dang man, come on, Faith. God, Faith Van Doren, you're killing me. You're killing me, Faith. Okay, let me try to decipher this. I'll do what I can until I get my goals or retire. Who knows if the UFC wants you till they send you that contract? So I keep putting, God, dog. Now that's the mother of all ethos. Faith Van Doren said, you don't even know if the UFC gonna keep you. That's what she meant. You don't even know if they're gonna keep you. God, dog. I done dropped my phone. I need to drop the mic on that. Faith Van Doren dropped the mic on Megan Anderson just now. But George, people gonna say, I'm hating on Megan. That's what they gonna say.
You're not hating. You're not hating. You're putting out facts. And probably, like I told you before, people, like I said in my saying, people, you have to give you a choice. You're like, I give you a pretty little lie or the ugly truth. And some people don't like the ugly truth because it hurts their feelings. But your feelings hurts, that's your problem. The fact is, Megan got to understand, you put yourself in that position.
Yeah.
When you did what you did a few years ago, we called out Holly Holmes, Doreen, your enemy. Now you have to worry about Doreen. She's somewhere under a rock, hiding somewhere. I don't know. Whenever she's gonna come out from under that.
Wait, George.
What?
Jimmy J. Smooth is in the live stream. Guys, this live stream finna get lit. This live stream finna get lit. I'm already hyped up. Lord.
Jimmy What's popping and what's dropping? What's popping and what's dropping?
Hey, how you doing, sir?
Smooth. Man, everything is good. So, correct me.
Get in, Jimmy. Let's go. Come on, go, Jimmy.
So tell me this. You saying Faith Van Doren, who been knocked out 3 times, is talking cash money crap to Megan Anderson?
Yep. Talking cash. Somebody got knocked out 3 times talking junk.
Man, Megan Anderson need to go on and take this food and cash her check in on Faith Van Doren.
Yeah. She need to go ahead. Hey, she need to go to in the jet with Dana, make the deal, come back down, and then give the girl a contract.
And you know something, for a second when you were saying Faith Van Doren, I was like, is that her real name, or is that just some coaches just saying? And then I looked up her profile. And I'm like, that's the person that got knocked out by Chris Cyborg
in 45 seconds.
And I'm like, come on, man. Faith Van Doren. Her name is right. Faith Van Doren in, because she done got done in a couple of times.
Man, look, man.
You got to think about Cyborg.
But look, this is bad, man. You got somebody who get knocked the hell out, man. Somebody getting knocked out, calling you out, and on your ass right now. Come on, man. Like, all of them see, man, they literally think that they got this one, man. They think they got in the bag, Jimmy.
Oh yeah, man. She need to go on and treat her like the putty patroller that she got treated like against Chris Cyborg.
Ooh, that's it. Oh, shade,
Coach. Because I don't believe in calling anybody a bum, because people that step in the octagon, you got to have a lot of courage to step in the octagon, in a ring, or any kind of combat sports. So I'm gonna just use the word putty patroller to replace the word bum, because I don't believe in using that word. So she need to go on and treat her like a putty patroller that she been treated like 3 times of her getting knocked out, though.
That's all.
Jimmy, you ain't related to Mary Thomas?
That's all she got to do. That's all she got to do, Jimmy.
I said, Jimmy, you ain't related to Mary Thomas yet, because you're the king of shade.
Okay. and then look, you got TJ 347 going in. TJ 347 in the comment thread. Man, TJ lighting them up in that comment thread. I told you we finna be lit. Now, you know what? Cindy Dandois laughing at her. Cindy was like, yo. She was like, yo, you use Cyborg name to get into the UFC. Like, Cindy been poking fun, man, and messing with her to get her talking, man. And, Megan ain't really got too many words for Cindy. She ain't got too many words. I mean, what y'all think about Megan, Cindy Dandois, like, trolling her too, man? They own Megan's ass. I'm talking about bad.
I think Cindy's a troller because she already had a piece of her. She already took a piece. Like she already made her ate the cake. She said, like say, Cindy is and Megan's anime. I mean, she, and she should, like UFC should look over the past, say, you know what, we have some fighters who want to really prove themselves, and just say, go ahead, we'll give you contracts. Maybe just, hey, we give you a contract for a year, see how it works out, and that's about it. And if they bring a good performance, extend their contract. Stop using this, the same bullshit, like, say they don't look like models. Yeah, she ain't put up a good fight. But you showed Toby Coach that fight she had against Alexis Davis. She was underweight because she said she's not a natural bantamweight, and then she only barely had a couple of weeks time to get ready and get prepared. So what do you expect a woman supposed to do? She couldn't turn it down.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, man, yeah, yeah. Now, Cindy Dandois, boy, Cindy Dandois been giving Megan hell. She been giving Amanda Nunes hell. Cindy is on a mission, man. She said, wherever Cyborg go, I go, because I'm trying to fight. I want to fight Chris. Now a lot of us, I don't think Cindy, I like Cindy. I don't think she can beat Chris, but God dog it. Yeah. At least the effort is there to get in there and take this beating. At least an effort is there. Cindy, if you listen, don't feel bad about that, okay? Just overlook that. Just scratch that from the record. Okay, let's keep going. The time is there. The beating is there, okay? Like, Cindy at least want to get in there and get that word. Cindy, you know what? When they asked Megan about Cyborg, Megan was like, well, yeah, I see holes in Chris' game. You know what Cindy said? Cindy said, look, my opportunity is my superior ground game. She said my opportunity is my good ground game. She didn't say superior. She said whatever holes that I got exposed, she said, I'm going to do it on the ground. See, one person is confident. The other person sounded like they don't even want to get no static. I mean, hell, can y'all tell me who don't want no static? But see, I don't want to see Megan. I don't want to see Megan fight Cyborg anymore. I really don't, because we know what's going to happen. Look, Chris Cyborg going to knock Megan tall ass through the canvas, okay? I don't want to see that no more. I don't want to see an ass whooping like that. But now, you know what? I'm excited about these other featherweights that want a piece of Megan, okay? They want a piece of that, okay? They want to get them a piece of that so bad, they can't stop trolling this girl on Twitter. They going back and forth, man. It's a war. And you know what? Any featherweight and their mama would be stupid. They be stupid not to get in there and start trolling this girl. Because guess what? Somebody might get noticed. Somebody got to get signed, okay? Somebody got to do it. Ain't nobody else for her to fight. Megan need to be saying, okay, I'll whoop your tail. This is what Megan need to be saying. I'll beat all y'all. I need that rematch with you, Cindy. And look, Felicia, how about this? How about I come in and hit you with my right hand and I'll knock you out? Okay, Pam Bam, I don't think you old enough for me. I don't think you younger. I should be a consultant to Megan. Megan, this is what you say to this one. Megan, say this to this one. Megan, say this to her. Man, I have Megan roasting these people. But hey, it is what it is. They don't like me, Jimmy. They don't like me.
I already know, man. And if I was Megan Anderson, I would fight Faith Van Putty Patroller first, and then I would get the other person in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Because Faith Van Doren can easily get Doren in. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So get her first, and then, get the other girl. That's the way I see it.
I just think Megan can beat her, too. I'm not being funny. I like Faith, but I think Megan could actually beat Faith Van Doren. And then Faith,
easily.
If you watching this, Faith, and you mad about that, look, prove me wrong, okay? You prove the coach wrong. Matter of fact, Faith Van Doren, you can call in on the coach's hotline and get on the coach's show. The coach's show live. You can get on the show, Faith Van Doren. Okay? All you got to do
is I'm going to get you. After this, I'll probably pull up and check her, see if they get any fights her on YouTube, or if I can find one with her in Cyborg, I might check that out.
Man, don't even watch that fight, George. That fight was 40 seconds, man. Trust me. You see that fight, bro, you go get you, you go take a piss, that fight over. Yeah.
But like I said, like Megan, she needs to go ahead. They need to go ahead and set up some fights for her. And see, you still got, they still got Jermaine Durant. She's still on contract. You need to pull her ass out from under the rock and start her, put her back in fighting. She should be on the card for the, but it's a little late now. But she should be training and be on the card for 228. That could have helped out a little bit. Get her, or something. Or do something, or either just what are you doing? You're a contract fighter. You have not fought since the first of last year
Mm-hmm.
when you fought Holly for the title, and you said your hand is hurting. Your hand she well healed. Your hand she's fine. If anything,
Well,
I think they might do this. She should if she want to fight as a bantamweight, put her against a Cat Zingano. See how those two do.
well, you know, let's take we'll take GDR out the conversation because
Yeah,
she don't want no smoke. Okay, Jermaine Durandame
I
ain't
know.
saying nothing. She ain't been out there. I want to talk about these people right now that want a piece of Megan's ass. Okay, I want to talk about them.
Yeah,
Okay, all right.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
tell you. Okay, let me tell you the people on this list who I think could take Megan. Okay, I think Felicia Spencer could beat Megan Anderson. I think she could. Okay, I think Zara dos Santos could beat her. Well, Cindy Dandois already did beat her. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I think her and Josette Cotton. I think Megan is a better striker, and they both gonna want to stand. I think Megan could beat Josette based on the fact that they both like to stand. I think Megan beat her. Okay, I think
Mm-hmm.
Pam Bam Sorensen and Megan Anderson. I think that's a 50-50 fight to me. Okay, that's very 50-50. They both, they both got different skill sets. Pam, not a better striker than Megan, but Pam can get on that ground, and Pam can put that work on you. Okay, so Pam, I think Pam ground game, and remember, I mean, well, Megan been exposed. I mean, you put her back on the ground, that's it. If Megan back is against that canvas, you can better damn well believe she's not getting up, okay? And she's supposed to be a purple belt. Even a
Mm-hmm.
beginning purple belt, even a blue belt can get up, man. Hell, even some white belts I know can get up. It depends on who they're fighting, though. But you know what I'm saying, okay?
They could get Zolo Frosto
Yeah.
and also a couple of like who was you said?
I think
Yeah,
Megan, they should get Zola. I think Megan beats Zola. I think because Megan is more powerful, man. Zola Frosto,
mm-hmm.
she can fight, man, but I just think Megan too big. And
Yeah.
see, I don't. Zola was primarily a kickboxer. That's her strong point. And see, when I see
Mm-hmm.
them people that's been heavy into kickboxing, and then they really don't be training MMA like that. Yeah, man, an MMA person in the cage will whoop their ass. Okay, that's just how it is. Okay.
Leon Drexel just dropped the name that she should consider, but unless Cyborg's contract ends and she leaves, Julia Budd. I think if Cyborg's contract ends and they offer Julia Budd the money, she'll leave Bellator and come over and fight. And I think her and Megan might be good because Julia's a good sized woman. I mean, she's very fit, very strong. I think her and Megan probably have a good fight. If
Nah,
the thing is that
nah.
Cyborg has to leave.
Julia Budd will put Megan out of there, man.
Yeah, Cyborg
Julia
has to leave
Budd will
because
put
if
Megan up out of there,
she
man.
goes,
She too
yeah,
skilled. Julia
because if
Budd is too
she
skilled.
yeah yeah
Sorry.
because if she goes there with Cyborg still there, that's all right. If she goes and Cyborg still there, she wouldn't want to fight Cyborg, but she'll fight her. But she'll just feel like she's obligated to fight her. But like I said, that thing is that she's waiting on Cyborg's contract to end. Once her contract ends,
Uh,
she's gonna take her title from Bellator and say, here, put in the trash, I'm gone.
okay.
Because
Yeah. Well, I hear you. I hear you. I think here go the thing, man. This is what Megan Anderson need to do. See, I'm gonna tell you, they should be consulting the coach. They should be consulting the coach because I could have gave Megan the best advice. I tried to help Megan with the cyborg thing. I tried to help Megan with the whole cyborg thing. They thought I was hating. Okay, they all thought I was hating. I said, listen, Megan, look, you need to shut up on this one. Okay. What I want you to do, Megan, I want you to keep your mouth shut and you tell the media, you tell the fans, you say, that is a fight that I really want. Okay. I really want that fight. I want that fight better than life itself. I need to prepare. See, that would have had the fans been like, oh, yeah, Megan wanted to fight. But, yeah, I'm going to go for Megan. See, we all would have went with that. I would have rolled with that one. That was good. Now, with this whole thing going on after this Holly Holm defeat, okay, I'd have been like, hey, okay, Megan, now look. Now, I understand. Me. You just got your ass whooped. That's okay. Okay? This what you say to the fans. Well, it was my first fight. And, I'm working on fixing the holes in my game. And I promise y'all that I'll be back ready to fight anybody. I still want to fight anybody in a division. And then what she need to say to all these people that's trolling her to death, she need to say, hey, at Sean Shelby or at Dana White or at Nick Maynard, okay? Sign these women up now and let me pull their hoe card. Give them to me. I want to beat them up in a ring. I want all of you. I want to take you on 1, 2, and 3 of y'all. I want it. I'm Megan Anderson, and I'm the best there is, and I'm gonna knock you out with my right hand. See, that's what she need to be saying. She need to stop arguing back and forth. Tell these girls I will get you.
Yeah, that's like a page out of Rocky 3 when Carver Lane went to when Rocky was for the statue. He said, "I want you, Balboa. I want you, Balboa." That's what she needs to do. She needs to. I want you. I want you. She needs to do that. She needs to get up, and Dana White should have this. You know what? We need to do this because these women should probably put on a show. They might put on a show better than some of the guys. That's why I say that women fight. They fight with their hearts. Like even when I used to be a fan of female boxing. Like I always watch female boxers. Like Ann Wolf said it best. When she fought with her heart. She said when she watched the guys fight, they act like they're making love, holding on stuff. But when she fight with her heart. She fought. She fight. She was fighting, not trying to hold and grab and clinch and roll around in the ring like you're making love. That's how she said it.
Jimmy J, boy. How do you think in your mind? Boy, I got Jimmy J Smooth on this piece. Boy, I'm excited. Mm. In your mind, Jimmy, what does Megan need to do about all these people that's on Twitter just trying to get they trying to get a piece of that?
I say first fight the Putty Patroller Van Duyn and do her in, and then avenge her loss. That's my best advice. If she have to, she need to get a couple of putties out there. She can soft touches before she fight the Cindy Dan whatever her name is. She need to get a couple of soft touches. Say what's her name again?
Denoir.
Yeah, Denoir. That's Battle Cat.
Yeah. So she need to do that first. Get her confidence back because that beat down that Holly Holm gave to her, man. Oh my goodness, she made Holly Holm look like a BJJ wrestling expert with all the takedowns she got, man. So.
Oh man, super chat TJ347. God, dog.
Hey, TJ.
What? $50 in the super chat. Oh Lord.
Big up to TJ, man. You always come in. Man, you always come in where we need you, man.
TJ dropped it in. Thanks to all of y'all.
Use that money.
Thanks to all of y'all. The Cindy Dandois Butt Fund has been completed, okay? For some reason, I got to show y'all the screenshot, though, man. When I sent it over, man, it's like they ain't getting the funds to the darn 29th, man. I'm like, what the heck? What is this? Is this like PayPal? Does PayPal really do that? I'm going to show y'all a screenshot, man. Like, PayPal sent me some BS.
Okay.
And I sent it over to him. Well, I got to pull up my phone. I sent it over. I sent the money to him, and it's like PayPal, like, oh, yeah, well, hey, you'll get, what, the day the 23rd? And so I'm calling up PayPal. How come they ain't getting the money to the 29th? Well, in Belgium, they got different rules. Really? What kind of rules they got in Belgium? Just give her the damn money. Darn freaks. But anyway.
I think you got to transport. You probably got to transport from American dollars to euros or some shit.
Something like that. Who knows?
Yeah, you got to remember, you got euros. Most countries now do euros. Because most countries have their own cash exchange, but now some that's in the European Union they go euro. That's euro dollars. But some still use their own cash.
Okay, that's cool, man. I got you. Okay, hey Jimmy, real quick, let me ask you, man.
Yes, sir.
Megan Anderson, man. Megan Anderson went in. She went in on Josette. Now, I was laughing. She said, "Hell, Josette, you can't even make the damn you can't even make the featherweight limit." and I mean, if you ever seen a picture of Josette Cotton, she yeah, man, she need a nutritionist, man. She need a nutritionist. I mean, she needs something, man. And I like her, man, but if you Google her now, Jimmy, and I know you quick with the Google, man, just look at it. You will see her. Marlo's Corner in the house. What's up, man? My main man, Marlo's Corner in the house. Yes. But, Jimmy, if you look that up, man, you'll see images of Josette Cotton. And you tell me, man.
Oh, my goodness. She need a nutritionist. She need another nutritionist. Oh, my goodness, Josette. Come on, Josette.
God, dog. That's head buster. Head buster can talk a fight up, but yeah, man. I think Megan was right. Now this is one where I agree. Like, okay, she got to make the limit, And Megan said, "Well, I mean, can you make the limit?"
Hey, coach, maybe Headbusters should go to Rising and fight uh Gabby Garcia.
Well, she called out Gabby Garcia. I mean, she called out. Like Josette, not afraid to fight anybody, man. She done called. Look, she done spent the last 2 years, man, calling out Cyborg, and it's kind of like, okay. Now this is where I do agree with Megan. Okay, this is where I honestly agree. Megan is like, they wasting time calling out people that's not even signed into the UFC. That's the truth. Okay, they're not. I don't think they're wasting time though. I think they're trying to get somebody with a brain to try to sign these people and make these fights. These women, they'll take short notice fights. They'll take fights against anybody you put them in there with. Okay, they're not gonna sit there and try to just say, hey, I ain't gonna fight this person because of this. I ain't gonna fight this person because I got a toe injury. I ain't gonna fight this person because I got a foot injury. Okay, Josette Cotton want that work. Okay, she told Gabby Garcia she'll whoop. She told Gabby, I'll whoop your ass. Okay, she straight up told Gabby Garcia, I will whoop that ass. Okay, so I know she not afraid. And she told Cyborg, I want some of that work. Or I want that work. But Jimmy, finish giving me the rest of your thoughts, man. I feel you, man.
Man, Josette just need to lose some weight. That's the main thing, man. She needs to really go on a serious diet plan. So let me ask you this, Coach. From what you've seen of Josette Cotton, do you think she even got a snowball hell in chance against Chris Cyborg?
No. No.
Okay.
No.
But I think she's going to be durable enough to give Cyborg some rounds. But, see, okay, now I look at things like this. When I'm looking at a fighter, and when I see Josette, I see a very extremely aggressive, tough woman, okay? And I see somebody with a chin. But see, now you're dealing with a conditioned fighter who can take massive amounts of punishment in Cyborg versus Josette, who don't have the best conditioning. And see, when you hit them fighters that are not very conditioned well, eventually, man, their chins are going to collapse, okay? And it's only going to take a few punches, man, from Chris Cyborg to let Josette know, you know what, I didn't prepare. Before Josette Cotton, okay, takes a fight like this of this magnitude, she got to get that body tight, man. She going to have to. And Josette, if you're watching the video, you can call in, okay? You can call in too, Josette. I tell it to you. I like you, but I tell it to you, okay? I will tell it to you. She got to get tight on all levels. You cannot go into a fight, against the best pound-for-pound woman in the world in Cyborg and then think that you're going to, last rounds with her. You're out of shape. You're not in the best shape. And that's just how it is. And I don't want to say Josette is baby fat. Now, I ain't saying that either, okay? I'm just saying she got to get it together in that area, man. And she got to be more disciplined with the food in that area. Because, I mean, now, when she did tough trials, she looked a little bit smaller. But it's like, I think she did that because she had tough trials or she was trying out. But, I mean, she got to get serious on that end, man. Because bad nutrition during a fight camp, that will lose you a fight. It'll lose you a fight when you coming in and you can't even make the weight, man. Crazy.
That's true. That's true. Very true. Yeah, so that's the main thing. She definitely need to lose some of that weight. What would you think her striking compared to Chris Cyborg? Who you would give the advantage to?
Chris Cyborg is a much better striker, man. Josette Cotton got a lot of power though, man. When she wind up and she load up on her punches, you know what? And the girl hits you, you definitely gonna feel it and you're gonna get dropped, okay?
Yeah.
But see, she's slow. She's slower compared to Cyborg. Josette like to load up on them punches, man. Josette like to load them all up, man. She don't like. I don't see her setting up enough stuff with a jab, trying to, at least try to get an entry into the inside game with a leg kick. I don't see her doing that, man. Josette just want to get in there, and Josette will try to knock your darn head off. That's what she like to do. I mean, she ain't trying to do a whole lot. She trying to knock your head off. I just don't think technically, I don't think she can handle Chris Cyborg. I think Megan Anderson would give her. I think she'd give Megan a good fight, but I think Megan is a more technical striker. Now, Josette she's not that bad on the ground. Okay, I honestly think Josette better on the ground than Megan. Okay, So Josette kind of got a leg up if she could get Megan and grab her, because Josette's strong. Now she real strong, okay? That's the one thing I give her, man. She extremely strong, and in the clinch, Josette Cotton does it, man. She dangerous. If she got Chris in the clinch, it'll be interesting. But I think Chris is just too good, man. She's too smart, you know. And Josette too, to me, don't move fast. You know, Chris moves around, man. Chris can pick them shots. Chris can hit you to the body. Then Chris hit you with that right hand. She gonna drop Josette, okay? I'm just saying, Chris gonna set her up and she gonna get dropped. That's just what's gonna happen.
The one thing she needs to do is start doing some strength training. You need to bring up when strength training. You don't need to build our muscle. Like I said before, muscles is more like like I tell you before, I'm a fan of bodybuilding and I follow the sport. Yeah. And muscles, when you see the bodybuilders' muscles, that's when they're weakest because they're training. They're depleting your body of water. They eat sugar so they can pop their veins out more. Muscles is not about strength. It's just presentation. She needs to do a little strength training, some core training, work on a diet, cut out carbs, cut out, any kind of sugars and stuff like that, and just do some core work because, like I said, the core, we talk about how Claudia Gadelha has the ass, but she don't have no good core because you take those shots she took from Jessica Andrade. If she works on a core strength, means she can take shots to the solar plexus and the stomach better. Some fights, I've seen a picture of it. She does look a little bit Humpty Dumpty-ish, but if she works on strength training, do some work on cardio, also do some core work, and she puts that all together, she can probably last 2 rounds with Cyborg before she gets knocked out. She might even go the distance with Megan.
Yeah, I'm looking at parts of a video now, and she is strong as hell. And if she gets you on the ground, it's hella hard to get you to get off the ground with her. You know what I'm saying? So I would pick her over Megan Anderson. That's if she can get her on the ground. But if she keep the game, the fight striking, then I pick Megan Anderson on that one.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I pick Megan. If they standing, I think Megan beat her. But if Josette can manage to get in, I even think Megan footwork better. Josette, she got the great equalizer. She got that right hand. Like, that's her equalizer. Like, if she even a jab, man, she be hurting them girls. And her best weapon is the overhand right. If she catch you with a good overhand right, man, you're going down. I mean, she dropping them. So I wouldn't say, she would totally just go in there and just lose the fight altogether. She dropping them, and she hit them, man. Them girls, man, they be feeling it. And like one of the girls she fought, man, I forgot who it was, man. She hit that girl, and girl was like, yo. She looked at Josette like, damn, you hit me, and then she started bagging up, man. She started bagging up, and then Josette finished the job. But yeah, man, I just think that she's not in any condition. Like, Megan is an athlete. She's a prime. She's in shape, okay? And in this game, your fitness level also matters. And I think skillfully Megan would beat her. I think skillfully Megan could beat Cotton. Okay? I think she could. But, if Cotton hit her with that equalizer right hand, it's lights out. It's lights out. Lights out. Megan going to sleep. Okay?
Totally agree.
But that's, it's just my whole thinking. Okay. We done had some fun, Megan Anderson, boy. Now, let's switch over to Amanda Nunes, okay?
Snap.
Amanda Nunes, Chris Cyborg completely decimated Amanda Nunes. I'm talking about, man, decimated her. So Chris Cyborg said, okay, at Amanda Leoa or Amanda Nunes, you haven't fought me winning at that weight. I could fight my shadow in a parking lot and sell more than 85,000 pay-per-view buys. You can't be a lion when you're afraid to fight Cat at Cat Zingano.
Oh my goodness.
Woo! She eaten her into the 4th dimension of hell. God dog. George and Jimmy, what do you guys think about that one?
That means Chris Cyborg wants some smoke with Amanda Nunes, and I think I stated this before. I think Amanda Nunes can give her a better fight than what is indicated with all this ducking she's doing with her. She need to go on and face her fears and go and get that work by Chris Cyborg. But I think it could be a hell of a fight while it lasts, unless she does the same thing Kat Zingano did to a body slammer and beat Mauler to the ground and stuff like that. Then it'll be over real quick. So she need to just go on and face her fears. That's all she need to do. Face her fears, man. And when you face your fears, sometimes you might strike gold sometimes when you face your fears. I mean, it's clear, like you've been saying in all these videos, that Amanda Nunes is scared. But this is a good fight. You know what I'm saying? While it lasts. You know what I'm saying? If it gets past 3 rounds, she got a damn good chance, because her background is, Amanda Nunes has a very versatile martial art background. Contrary to the beatdown she got against Kat Zingano, she's a very versatile fighter. You know what I'm saying? She's got a good ground game. She's got a good kickboxing game, and she's got a good punching game. Now, she doesn't have anything on the Bullet, of course, because Bullet, you know what I'm saying? She came out the womb. She came out the womb being a great fighter. So, you know what I'm saying? But Amanda Nunes, outside of the Bullet and a few other people, she's probably one of the best strikers out there. So she need to go on and face her fear.
George, what's up, man? Talk to us.
Yeah, hey, that thing is with the lying assness. She is scared, and I mean, if she's scared, then just do like GDR, give her your title. I mean, you know, a fight with Cyborg is a big payday, and you're not a big show on pay-per-view. After that last fight when she fought Raquel Pennington, and you know, and the crowd left and they walked out, you know, that wouldn't happen with Cyborg. People would stay there to the end. And she might as well go ahead and take the fight, make your money, you know, take 6 months off on concussion protocol, and you know, and come back and you can fight either Holly, Caitlin, or maybe hell, who else is still in the top 5 of the bantamweight division? I mean, it's Holly, it's Caitlin. You know, if like I said again, you get Kat and GDR fight one of those two. I mean, you know, she should do that. Just go ahead, make your money. You get paid. You can buy a new pair of titties, and then you can buy and pay for the wedding for Raquel and Tisha. Yeah, I said it.
George, man, George going hard, man.
George went hard, man.
I go hard in the paint when I get to this. I got an old saying. It's just say like this.
Hard.
I could be the nicest person I could be the nicest person that I want to be. I could be a stone cold son of a bitch if I need to be.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna let me just go in on Amanda, because you know, I call them. We got these fake Amanda Nunes fans. Okay, now we got these fake fans. They swear up and down they love Amanda so much. Oh, they love TJ. Now see, TJ, he was always an Amanda Nunes fan. We ain't talking about TJ. TJ had always been a Nunes fan. But we talking about these fake Amanda Nunes fans. Oh, they hated Amanda so much when she was fighting Valentina. But as soon as Amanda Nunes fought Cyborg, now they love Amanda because they hate Chris. These same fans tried to tell me that Amanda Nunes wanted to fight Chris in May, but how was that happening when she was already signed to fight Rocky Pennington in May? How are these guys going to explain all of this, man? It's just called debunking 101. You got to know what you're saying before you come in here, in that, because just like the Kimbe Mutombo when he was around, I will get that out of here. Get that out of here. Okay? Get it out of here. Because that's not going to work, okay? That's not going to work. And all these darn simps, okay? Now we got a Nunes simp. We got Megan Anders simps. We got Bojangles simps, okay? We got Holly Holmes simps. I mean, we got these guys all over the damn place. And let me tell you something right now, okay? Amanda Nunes don't want that work. Amanda Nunes never wanted that work. Amanda Nunes is scared out of her mind. And Amanda Nunes, if she jumps on Cyborg today, she gets her ass whooped.
Well, here's the thing with me. I've always been a Amanda Nunes fan. You know what I'm saying? And I've always been a Chris Cyborg fan. So it's gonna hurt me a lot to see somebody get their ass whooped. But I'm leaning toward Chris Cyborg in terms of that ass whooping. Like I say, I think Amanda has a chance, but you know what I'm saying? She need to just go on and face her fear and go and get that work, man. If she feel like she gonna get a beat down, go on and ask Dana White for about 500,000 or $1 million and get that ass whooped. That's the way I see it.
He'll dig it up from somewhere. He can say he can go to Reebok and say, "Hey, you think you can cut me 500,000 check for this fight?"
He'll pull that money out of his crusty bald-headed ass. That's where he'll get the money from. That's where he gets the money from. Hey, Dana White, and I know that you're looking at this video, Dana. You're probably looking, Dana. I tell you what, Dana. Okay, 2-for-1 special. How about you call in Dana right now, and then I won't slap the ball right off that damn head of yours, man, for making all these bad decisions, okay? We sick of you, Dana. We sick of you, Jimmy J. Smooth don't like you. We're sick of you for coming in, and you're always messing everything up, Dana. Now you done screwed up this 145-pound division, Dana. I'm sick of you, okay? These women should have been in. Who did y'all pick? You picked a bunch of bantamweights to go to the tough show, okay? None of these people that won't smoke. None of these people that's going to make entertaining fights. Dana, I hope you never grow hair. I hope you never grow hair. And if you grow hair, I hope God takes the hair away from you and make you hallucinate to make you think you had some hair. You bald-headed bastard, you.
And then this person, Erwin Woody, talking about Misha Tate said Amanda could be the one to beat Cyborg.
Misha Tate. Misha Cupcake hate.
Hey.
Good job, babes in the house.
Ruby Queen, welcome.
Let's get the queen.
Welcome to the Terror Dome.
I was actually just thinking about what you just said about Misha Tate saying that, oh, well, I think Nunes can actually hurt Cyborg because I felt her punches. Well, Misha don't have the chin that Cyborg does. I'm sure Amanda hits hard, but Misha's chin is not nowhere near as good as Cyborg's. So she can't compare herself to Chris Cyborg. She's nowhere near the caliber of a Chris Cyborg. So it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because when she fought Julie Kedzie was beating her down until she got in that submission. And and then she pulled out that submission on Holly Holmes. She just and we all know Ronda Rousey's been owning her ever since they started their rivalry. So she has nothing to say about Cyborg. Cyborg has taken the best and the baddest, and she's still standing.
Still standing.
She's
still standing.
Misha Tate is an undercover Cyborg hater. She always picks against her. Like she picked Holly Holm to beat Cyborg. Like
look what happened.
Yeah, I thought that was a bad pick. I thought it was a bad pick, man. But I don't know. I was actually proud of Holly. I was proud that she made it to the end. Like I was real proud, man. But I just didn't. Yeah.
Is she really the only person though that went the distance with Chris Cyborg? Because I checked her records and like her MMA record. I don't think she's the only one that went to decision.
Might be some people back when she was competing in Brazil here and there, mostly. But by the time she hit into the American market, that other than maybe Marlus Conan, no one has really got that far with her past the first or second round.
It just bothers me that they make it sound like she's the only person that went the distance, and that's not true.
And then the one thing where I think like Cyborg, she held him up. She held it up. She could have really beat the brakes off her. But I think she felt like,
I actually feel like Chris Cyborg took it easy on Holly Holm. I actually feel like she kind of, she fought more cautiously and patient, but I actually think she could have. I felt like she was actually taking it easy on her.
She sure didn't take it easy on Yana.
No.
Well, I think the reason why she
Yeah.
took it easy on Holly Holm was to avoid that roundhouse kick that Holly Holm typically pops people with. So she had to be a little bit more strategic with Holly Holm. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it was a thing of taking it easy on her. She's Holly Holm got a hellacious roundhouse kick that put many people to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Even in her kickboxing days, she put many people to sleep. So Chris Cyborg had to be a little bit more cautious against Holly Holm, but she found a way to win, and that speaks volumes about Chris Cyborg. That no matter what way she wins, she knows how to win, and that's just the way it is.
Man, look, Chris
You know,
Cyborg is the
so the
GOAT.
guy.
Chris is the GOAT. Chris is the master.
Yeah.
And all you Cyborg haters, I told y'all 2 years ago, I told y'all that Chris Cyborg would be a draw. I told y'all she'd be the biggest draw in MMA. I told y'all. And now, what is Chris Cyborg now? What is Cyborg? She's the GOAT. She's the biggest draw right now in women's MMA. The biggest draw.
I'm actually going to meet her in a couple weeks. I am.
Rugby Queen going to
be in New
meet.
Jersey. I already made my
The Borg?
reservation, and I have a good seat.
Yeah, that's what's up. Oh, Lord. Fake Amanda Nunes fans. Listen, you fake Amanda Nunes fans. Okay? This is what y'all need to do. Okay?
The Borg.
Because y'all know good and well. Y'all know what y'all going to do. Okay? As soon as this Chris Cyborg fight over and Amanda got to fight somebody y'all like. Okay? Then you guys going to go back to hating Amanda Nunes. Y'all ain't doing Amanda Nunes no justice. The only real Amanda fan in here is TJ347. Okay? That's it. The only real fan in here is TJ347. He's been there since day one with Amanda Nunes, okay? Now, people will say, well, Coach, I'm not a fan of Amanda. Wait a minute. I was one of the first people who defended Amanda. One of the first, okay? But you know what it is, though? We got people that no matter who I go for, they're such critical of me. See, it don't matter. If I would have been pulling for Amanda Nunes, they'd have picked somebody else. That's just how it works. So I know how this game works, okay? I know how it works. But the fact of the matter is, okay, I'm giving y'all evidence, okay? Amanda Nunes does not want to work. She didn't want to work, and I guarantee you, maybe when the fight date in December, if she even takes the fight, I think people are taking bets on whether Amanda will take that fight. But I done debunked it. I done debunked y'all, okay? I have debunked y'all. I done showed y'all what was going on. Amanda Nunes declared she was hurt. But July 2nd, Amanda Nunes was rolling. You can't roll. I done had 2 professional fighters get on here and tell me that if your foot is hurt, you can't roll. And then I had the War Machine, Brittany Neiman, reiterate the same thing. She's a fighter. So now all these fighters are wrong, right? These people that spend, 6-7 hours a day of their life rolling, jiu-jitsu training, wrestling training, they should know if a person, okay, you're not out there rolling if your foot hurt. Sorry. You're not out there running up mountains if your foot hurt, okay? You're not doing that, okay? Chris Cyborg said the truth. Amanda Nunes, this is a fact. She only had 85,000 pay-per-view buys. In her home country, where you think in Brazil she would sell the most, but she did not. You got empty seats, and you got even some people in there almost booing her. Are you serious? How you going to explain this?
And at one point, I feel bad for she wanted to quit, and the corner kid kept pushing her. And the thing is, like, Coach, the thing like we know about boxing. The thing about the corner, you protect the fighter, not just from themselves also, And they should have said, you know what, sweetheart, you can't you feel you can't take it anymore. We're done. Throw in the towel and walk away. She was getting her tail handed to her that night. And she goes back home, and then she's whining and crying on Teacher's arm, and then she's whining and crying on Nunes' arm, and then she's mad at a Nunes.
Yeah, man, I'm with you. I think I done coughed in the microphone on y'all. Excuse me, y'all. I tried to mute myself.
It's all good, brother.
Yeah.
Well, TJ, hold on, bro. I've been a Shachiko fan now for about 3 years, okay? I've been a Chev fan, okay? I've been a Chev fan. That's just how it is, okay? Listen, if you have a foot injury, and I'm going to say it again, because if anybody telling me that they know more than Cindy Dandois who been in the game, I can't listen to you. I can't even take you serious. Cindy Dandois was interviewed right here on this channel. She was interviewed right here on this channel, and she sat here and told me that it is difficult to roll with a foot that's injured. She said it. Cindy said, hell, I don't do that. And Cindy broke her foot against Alexis Davis. See, I like debunking these people.
BJJ rolls, right?
What?
Is that what you're talking about? BJJ rolls?
Yeah, rolling.
Yeah,
BJJ rolling, wrestling.
Yeah, we grappling.
Okay, I just wanted to be clear on that. That's all. Go ahead, Coach.
Well, okay, Cindy broke her foot against Alexis, and she told me she was out, man, for a long time. She was out. She didn't roll. She wasn't on the ground trying to roll while her foot was healing, because that's not normal activity. That's not what you do. You don't do it. You don't roll, okay, if your foot is that injured. And then, well, she can't kick. Of course she can't kick. Why would she kick if her foot is injured? Why would she roll if her foot's injured? Look, Amanda Nunes is a fraud. And I'm going to put it out there, she's a fraud. This woman trying to stall. She trying to stall for more time, okay? Trying to, as hard as he can. Trying to, as she can, I'm sorry. Sorry, I ain't mean nothing about it, okay? She is trying to stall for as long as she can because she knows she need more time. Then she started talking about the weight, okay? Then she started talking about the weight. The weight's an issue. Wait a minute. I'm with Pam Sorensen, okay? What, it take you 6 months to put on weight? It take you a damn near a year to put on weight? No, stop. And then this the same Amanda Nunes, and this is where I'm really hooking people up, okay? Now, who can tell me what weight class is Ediane Gomez, okay? Just tell, who knows? Anybody?
Ain't easy a featherweight because that's she fought Amanda's a featherweight.
Okay. Ediane Gomez is a featherweight. Now, since Amanda talk about the weight so much, okay, I want to bring this to y'all attention. Okay, I literally want to bring it because people don't do their research. Okay, so how does Amanda Nunes, okay, first of all, how does she fight Vanessa Porto, who actually walks around at flyweight? They fought at bantamweight. How does she fight Vanessa Porto? Then she goes up in weight, okay? She goes up in weight what? Like February, 2 months later, as a flyweight to fight Ediane Gomez. How you going to explain that? Then she fought Julia Budd at featherweight. Then she dropped down to fight Alexis Davis. Okay, she dropped down to bantamweight to fight Alexis. How you going to explain that? So evidently in 2 months, I guess Amanda putting on muscle mass to fight Ediane Gomez, another fierce featherweight. I guess that wasn't the issue, was it? See, I don't want to hear this crap about, look, man, debunking me, it's not happening, okay? I'm studying this stuff too much. I'm looking at this stuff too much, okay? And the answer is no. Amanda Nunes could have done that. Okay? Amanda Nunes could have done it. And then people say, well, why can't Chris just wait? Why can't Chris just wait?
Why should she wait?
Why can't she just wait?
Why should she?
Why she can't wait?
She's the big money draw.
Because
she shouldn't have to wait.
People forgetting, man. People are forgetting in September. That's a huge card. It's going to be huge. It's going to be much more huge than the card in December. Okay? It's going to be much more. Now, TJ, I never clowned Cindy. I've always been a Cindy fan. Okay? I've always been a Cindy fan. So, you know, and you didn't say me, TJ. I'm not talking about that. But I've always been a Cindy Dandois fan. I've always been one. I've always talked about how good she was. So, only thing I've ever got on her about is her striking. But she got on her own striking. She came in this interview and said, my striking not that good. So, I mean, she beat me to it. So, you know, it is what it is, you know. But, yeah. But, yeah, y'all. Amanda Nunes, no, we ain't trying to hear that, okay? Amanda can fight. Amanda can fight this fight. It ain't no weight restrictions, okay? I mean, she moved up in weight to fight Gomez. I mean, she moved up that. I mean, how's she going to explain that?
She's just a really bad liar. Like, you know, like in the interview after she beat Rocky Pennington, she's like, to be out because of a foot injury. Then you're riding your bike 10 days later. Like, what the hell? Like, she's a bad liar. Like,
And
it's like she's not like, it's like she's not the like, you don't, I mean, you would think she'd be smart enough to know that if you're going to announce a foot injury, to not put on Twitter or on Instagram damn bicycle 10 days later. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yep.
and like this, if her foot's that bad, your foot that bad, then don't be riding bikes, don't be rolling, don't like if anything, if you ever, like I said, I never hurt my foot, but I have broken a toe before, and that hurts, especially when you stand and put pressure on it. I sprained an ankle before, and that hurts. And that's just an ankle. Now you think about the whole foot, and you want to, you can't ride a bicycle. You shouldn't even barely walk. You should
We
be on
didn't
crutches
see,
or
I mean,
have one of those boots.
we didn't see Nico Montano on Instagram riding a damn bicycle.
No, Nico's
She
hiding somewhere.
actually showed us that her foot was. I mean, she showed the surgery and, with it wrapped up. I don't see any of that with Nunes.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I think Nunes has been had, or you know what, her PR team, if she got one, they should have. I don't know. They should have said something else, man. They should have said, I don't know, man. Like somebody should have been advising Amanda, okay? Like, look, Amanda, don't put stupid stuff on social media because you know how these fans are. I mean, they're gonna dog you out. See, somebody should have been talking to her. Listen, you just rehab, or you take all the time you need. Okay, we'll tell you what to say. Don't do no ill-advised interviews. Okay, don't do it. Okay, don't do it.
But here's the problem with that, coach. It's not Amanda running her mouth. It's Nina Anzaroff. Somebody should mush her in the face and say, "Shut up."
Yep.
Be
And,
quiet.
and then George, right here, we got Michael Myers says, okay? Michael Myers says Amanda Nunes making excuses is what's eating Brazilian fans. And how would she know this? Because she's Brazilian. I'm tired of giving these fake Nunes fans. I'm tired of giving them proof, okay? It's giving them proof. Giving them proof don't even mean nothing, okay? Because they ignore that stuff. They ignore that. Another thing is Nina speaking for Amanda, and she always caving in to her girls' bad decisions also has us fed up. See? She said us. That means that Michael Myers sis is a Brazilian, so she should know. Cindy Dandois is a grappler expert. She should know. Pam Bam Sorensen is a grappling expert. She ought to know. No, Amanda, you're not rolling with a hurt foot, okay? You're not rolling with a hurt foot, and if you're rolling while your foot hurt, well, that would mean that your damn foot's not hurt, Amanda. That's what that means, okay?
Like, if you're gonna lie, at least learn how to do it.
Yeah, she's terrible. She's terrible at it. She is horrible at lying, okay? The worst damn lie on God's green earth. I mean, I tell you. But if she, guys, and I want Jimmy to get his commentary in there, the reason why, okay, people don't want to see the fight in December, because the fight in September is a much bigger draw. It's a much bigger draw. It's an extremely bigger draw. You got some of the top female fighters in the world fighting on the September the 8th card. It's stupid. Because don't you think Amanda could probably make more money if she fights on that card? Hell, Amanda not already a draw anyway. She not a draw. She need to fight on the card where she can be seen the most. Then when she fought Ronda Rousey, what did that tell you? Hell, they halfway didn't even know who Amanda was. She just beat Ronda, and then she went right back to having them 85,000 pay-per-view buys. How you gonna explain this? How you gonna explain this? But
I mean, it's just she knows she's not a draw, and everybody knows the big sell between. If you go like this, a big sell is Valentina, most definitely Valentina and Nico. If you could had, if Rose was in good condition, you could have had Rose and Jessica Andrade fighting. Then you have like 3 title fights, a couple of contendership fights, and a nice little like something like a Oh, like I said, I would love to see Betch and Marion have a rematch, like for revenge. That would have been great. That would have been a great card.
Okay, and now another correspondent. Thank you, Brittany the War Machine Neiman. She said that when you have a hurt foot, you can lightly drill. Now, let's pull up this photograph. And I love really debunking. I love doing this. Is so much fun. Okay. The War Machine said you can lightly roll. Now, I want y'all to tell me if this is light rolling, okay? And listen. Now, don't get mad. Don't get upset, fake Amanda Nunes fans. Don't get upset, okay? Don't get upset. It's okay, okay? You don't have to want to come see me. You ain't got, I know, because some of you guys take this stuff really seriously. I'm just passionate. I don't take it as seriously. But now I want y'all to tell me if this is light rolling. Now, and y'all use your best judgment, okay? Tell me if this is light rolling. Now, if it is, and then we're gonna look at the date, because I know we got people now that can't see dates, but but the coach can. The coach can see a date. Okay, hold on. I'm getting it to you now, guys. Y'all gonna see this. I've been putting this up here. I'm just, and I know I gotta pass by them dogs, them stupid dogs with them shirts on. Hot dog. That's okay. I'm gonna close my eyes when the dogs come up. Okay. I'm gonna close my eyes.
My sister Poodle, she was bad for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna close my eyes when them damn dogs come up, because I don't want to see that crap. Whoa, what is this? What is this? What? You know what? Let's get this rolling now. Hold on. Hold up. People. Hot diggity dog. Boy, this is finna be the debunk of the century. Jimmy J. Smooth about to start laughing. I'm finna laugh. Now, what do y'all see here? What is she doing in this? What is she doing, y'all?
She's kicking somebody.
That don't look
with
like
that foot.
What is this?
What is that?
How you fake Nunes fans gonna explain this one? How you gonna explain this?
If that foot's broken,
bruh,
yeah, she should be, every time she kicks that man, even she should be like falling on her butt.
Y'all debunk, man. Listen, y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop. Come on, man. No. What is she doing? The date is July 12th. This before she got cleared. This before she got cleared. Now she cleared. She's cleared. But this was before she got. Look at this. Hell no. Hell no. Y'all done. Stop. Stop arguing with me.
Kicking drills. How the hell you doing kicking drills and your foot hurt?
She's such a lioness.
Let's keep going.
A lion ass.
Let's keep going.
This is just.
I love me some Nunes, but damn, man, I can't defend that at all. Folks, I can't even explain it. I can't even. My brain can't explain it. Come on, now.
Game, set, match. Game, set, match. Okay, hold on.
I don't see a difference. They both look the same.
Oh Lord, man, y'all done.
I'm gonna call Amanda Nunes Donald Trump, because he keeps lying and just keep bucking down.
Now this is July 2nd. How you gonna explain this?
It's not hurt. Come on.
How you gonna explain this?
She looked more like she's doing foreplay than rolling.
Oh no. Okay, listen. How you gonna explain this? Like literally. Now wait a minute. Now the War Machine Brittany Neiman said lightly rolling. This don't look like light rolling to me. This is not light rolling. So now on the 12th, she was kicking the man in the leg, okay, doing kick drills with a hurt foot, and now this. How you guys gonna explain this? Sorry, PG-13. How you gonna explain this?
Do I gotta explain it?
That's pretty.
So much explains it all.
I mean, anybody can see she's going full tilt.
What?
Is that Nina on top of her?
I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is.
I mean, you're going full tilt and you have a hurt foot.
Hold on.
Come on.
Hold on. Let's see what the comment section's saying. I can't see them. Let's see what the comment section is saying. How was the comment section gonna explain this one? How you gonna explain this comment section? Oh man, God dog.
Mary Thomas in the building. Senator Lee, we need a Queen of Shade out here.
Woo,
We need to hear from Mary. Come on, we need to hear from Mary.
man, man. Wow, wow, wow. This is crazy. What? This is crazy. This is crazy. Okay. All right. Yep. See, I put in my hard work, so you know. Oh boy, I tell you. So so everybody just now, okay. I'm sorry, okay. Everybody, like, oh man, everybody thinking the same thing. I'm. What am I doing? I tell you people that I'm biased. I don't know why y'all don't get it. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm the bad guy. Okay, I'm the bad guy here. I'm the bad guy, and I just got on. I'm just so biased. I tell y'all that, but come on, man. We can't explain this one. I'm sorry.
You have always been biased. Like that's something that shouldn't be new to people.
God, man, I'm the bad guy. Okay.
And you're biased.
I'm sorry.
And you
Look,
put your point out.
What else can you say? I mean, the girl is kicking. She said she couldn't kick, and she's kicking. I mean, what the hell is that? Okay. I mean, and light rolling. Brittany said, "Hey, you can do light rolling." Well, that's not light rolling. Would you consider that light rolling? Okay.
Hell
No.
Then second, we talked about the dates. Okay, like May the 3rd. Amanda did an interview saying that she's open to fight Cyborg, but this is already after she's already signed a fight with Rocky Pennington. And she was supposed to fight Cyborg, but she fought Rocky Pennington instead. Man, look. I'm pretty much done. Look, man. Look. The jig is up. The jig is up, man. She should have been fighting Cyborg by now, okay? We should be. Look, they were supposed to have a fight in May, like they were supposed to. Didn't happen. They were supposed to have a fight in July. Didn't happen. Supposed to have a fight in September. Didn't happen. Okay?
Didn't happen.
So now.
We got to wait all the way December for this.
Now we got to wait all the way for December for this fight, which, the December card, not going to be that big. Okay? It's not going to be huge like this card is going to be. No. This card is going to be, like, tremendous. This is going to be a good card. Okay? But let me see.
Her stupid ass will realize that everything big happens in the summer because kids are out of school. You're vacation. You just got the 4th of July just ended, and and September is the not of the season but of the summertime. You got Labor Day weekend. I mean that's how people are out by Christmas. December Christmas time when people are home, they're with family. No one's gonna be, no one's gonna really gonna want to watch that much because they probably want to be watching It's a Wonderful Life or the Grinch Stole Christmas. That's really stupid.
Well, hey, hold on, guys. Hey, do me a favor. Y'all go to the stream to hit us call, okay? There's a phone call coming in. We're gonna see who the caller is. Okay, caller, you're on the air.
What's up? This is Ed Harris on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Show.
Hey, guys. Ed Harris the third is on the line, y'all.
Hey, 83.
What's up?
What?
What up?
What?
What up?
I can't really hear him.
And I was about to go to bed.
Let's go to live stream.
Yeah, you guys can't.
On
Yeah,
the
you gotta
live stream?
actually go to the live stream. Okay, guys. So do me a favor, Ed. I'm gonna let you guys answer Ed's questions. He's gonna have some. Ed, man, what kind of thoughts you got about all these developments going on, man?
Well, where should I start? I don't know, man. You've been raking Nunes over the coals pretty hard all day. I mean, I could jump in on her. I mean, it is what it is. I think she's trolling her, to be perfectly honest. She purposefully did that in December so that either Chris would not want to take that fight then, or she'd take another fight and get hurt before then. She's just trying to weasel her way out of it, thinking Chris won't sign. And actually, Chris hasn't signed that contract yet, to my knowledge. And it seems as if today, with that post about she'd get more pay-per-views with her shadow boxing herself or whatever, that like she was aiming her at Kat Zingano or something like that, and she wants her to do something else. I don't know, man. Sometimes it's hard to tell with Cyborg.
Ed Harris.
Let me say it's hard to tell with Ray Elby because that's not her.
Ed Harris, you got one of your #1 fans in here, man. Michael Myers Sis, man. That's one of your #1 fans, okay? All right, so, okay. So what's going on there, man? Like, why do you think, okay, and you broke it down slightly, okay? Why do you think that this fight has been delayed so many times? Like, come on, man. Like, come on. Yeah, I think you hit the tip of the iceberg, but come on. Ed Harris III goes deeper than this.
Well, ultimately, Nunes don't want that work. I mean, that's just as plain as it could be. But from a company standpoint and a money standpoint, it should have happened. It should have happened in July because there should be no valid excuse as to why she's unable to fight. Because I actually broke that down to you, the dates of when she was last seen wearing that boot in Brazil. And even Dana White went on the scrum and was like, okay, Nunes is trapped in Brazil with a broken foot. So, like 2 days later, you see another picture on her Twitter, and she's standing there, no boot on, happy as can be, blah, blah, blah. About 9 days later, she comes back to the United States. The very first video she posts onto Twitter was of her riding down the street on a bike in flip-flops, saying, hey, I'm back home, blah, 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 blah. So there was no real injury. She may have hurt her foot, but there was no broken foot. There was no nothing. There's no valid excuse other than she don't want that work. I mean, that's the only way I can see it. There is no excuse.
And guys, before people,
I mean, they played it from the press. They played it out from the press conference because they knew. You even saw that you posted a video about her body language and whatnot, and what happened. Her coach is carrying her out on her back. They already knew from get-go they were going to get questions about Cyborg. That's the first thing that was going to come out, and this and that, and they've been avoiding that ever since. And actually, her girlfriend writes a lot of checks that Nunes can't cash on that Twitterverse.
No. And I think that, and Michael Myers Sis, one of your fans, she said the reason why people giving Amanda so much crap in Brazil is because Nina Ansaroff is doing the talking, and Amanda is actually losing touch with the Brazilian people. I mean, how can you explain Chris Cyborg in Brazil, they packed the house, Amanda Nunes in Brazil, you got empty seats. I mean, can't nobody explain that, okay? Explain.
I can explain it.
Go ahead.
Simply as this, Coach. She don't rep her people, man. I mean, it's simple as that. She doesn't come over to America. Whenever Nunes wins a fight, she doesn't say much respect to Brazil, blah, 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 this or that. She doesn't rep her peeps. Cyborg goes down there. She gets mobbed. You know why? She's always talking about Brazil. She's always, standing up for her people, saying she loves Brazil, goes down there to the children's hospitals and stuff. Nunes don't do none of that stuff. She's too busy riding bikes and chasing chickens and stuff or whatever, man. She don't go down there and do nothing for them people, man. She don't give back to the Brazilian people. Cyborg does. That's why they don't want her. I mean, it ain't rocket science looking at this.
Yeah, well, it's not rocket science. Chris won a fight earlier than later, and I just think September was the perfect day because some of the top women's female fighters in the world, they're fighting on that card. Financially, it makes sense because people want to talk about money so much, okay? It's just stupid. To me, it's stupid. And then you think about even the men who are on that card, okay? You already got Cyborg, no matter who her opponent is, she going to do $300,000 just Cyborg alone, okay? Then you have Amanda Nunes, who can bring her $85,000, that pitiful. So now we got to depend on the rest of the card to help to pay. But I still think the card does good views. I think it'll do good views on that day and that day alone. I don't think the card is going to do that great views in December, okay? If the card does better views in December, then, I'll come on here and I'll say, hey, I was wrong, okay? I've done that before, okay? I've made videos where I said I'm completely wrong. See, this is what get me, okay? When I show proof, okay, and some of the fake Nunes fans, or people in general, man, they don't want to admit when they wrong. But Coach Shelton Harrison always got to admit when he's wrong. You know, I always got to admit that. But then these people can't do it. I just showed you proof. This woman, okay, said she got hurt back in May. Now that's not even none to believe. She said she was hurt in May, okay? She said that, oh, I'll fight Chris Cyborg. But that's after she had already signed to fight with Rocky Pennington. I mean, she wasn't trying to fight Chris. She started talking about, well, I got to find a way to make this weight. Okay? Then she hurt her foot. Okay, here it is, June and July. She rolling, high volume intensity rolling, but that's not enough. Okay, that's not enough. Now July 12th, before she's cleared, right? She still ain't cleared. She doing kicking exercises. I mean, what else do I have to show you? Hell, what else do Amanda have to show you? She's telling you, hey, I don't want this fight right now. No.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, man, going back to the money thing, though, the reason the numbers are low is because of that $65 price tag. The numbers have steadily declined since they raised that price up. I mean, the pay-per-view used to be $49.99. Now, $65, people are not buying it. DC and Stipe should have been – it was a huge card, even though they had the co-main event drop out. They only did 400,000 pay-per-view buys. Wow. And that's a super fight. 400,000 pay-per-view buys. That's sad. I mean, that's two big stars. DC, Stipe, heavyweight championship. You had a great card. But it didn't do well because of that price tag. Now, if UFC was smart, they would lower the price back to $49.99, and you would get more money out of it because more people would buy the damn pay-per-view. I mean, it's simple. But Cyborg and Nunes would have to be on some kind of good card. I mean, I don't even think the September card is great, but it'll probably do 400,000, maybe 5. I don't know, at the most. They need to be on some crazy Khabib Conor card, Otherwise, it's going to be flat. I mean, Cyborg's going to bring her diehards. Nunes ain't got nobody. You got some Shevchenko fans out there that want to see Nico get destroyed because that's what's going to happen. I mean, but other than that, I mean, I don't know, Coach. I mean, with that price tag, it's killing me getting the pay-per-views. Like, I enjoy them and everything. We sit and have people over, but that $65, man, that's quite a bit of work I got to put in,
Yeah, man. It
just
is.
For several hours of entertainment, and some of it's mediocre entertainment too.
But I tell you this though. Okay. I'll tell you what. Sorry about this. Okay, so any of you guys want to address some of the points that Ed brought up?
I agree with that fact that you need to drop that price like $50 or $49, because like there's a lot of people, you get bills and stuff, and the majority of the fans who watch these are more people of the working class. You got to think about it. That $50, that could be gas for the week. That could be something for groceries. If they drop $67, that's a bill. If you drop it down to 50, 45, something like that, people will pay to buy it. And then and like if they do the card on December, you gotta think about it. That's Christmas. Most people at that time you're about broke because you try to make the tax time because you're waiting for the tax money to help you catch up on your bills. They should make a deal like a $39.95 price. And people will buy it. You'll get more people buy it when you drop the price down. You make something affordable for everybody, people will buy it.
Yeah, I agree. I just feel like it's I just feel like the price of these pay-per-views is getting kind of ridiculous. Like, I do think they need to, I get that they want to make money, but I do think it needs to be brought down a notch to like 50 or something, or like 45, 50 of what pay-per-view. But yeah, I agree.
Like Coach, you watched the pass thing for the Victor 30. How much was that? Like $10, $15?
Yeah, man, that's not. I get UFC Fight Pass. See, I'm subscribed to a UFC Fight Pass. I get that, and then I do. Now I'll buy pay per view if it's something that I really want to report on. I'll buy it. Okay, I'll go and I'll buy it. But if it's something I'm not really interested in, I'll just wait. I'll wait till it come out. On like archive or whatever, and then I can just find it somewhere on the internet. But if it's a fight that I want to see, like this Chris Cyborg and Nunes, I'll probably pay for that one. This September card, I'll probably pay for this. I'll probably go out and away and probably pay for it. And I may even go and watch the Valentina Nico fight like live. I may do that. Okay, but I'm willing to pay it because I make videos on it. But if I'm the average fan, I'm with Ed. $65 I was counting when I was spending. I'm like, damn, these pay-per-view prices are going up. Like, what the hell, man? I don't really want to pay for this, but I do it anyway because I want to, make them videos, and I do it because that's what I do. But yeah, man, I'm with y'all. Yeah, the pay-per-views they're too expensive, man. It's getting that way, and they used to be a lot cheaper, man.
I remember when
Oh
pay-per-views
yeah.
used
Hell,
to
UFC's
$2.
making a mistake, man. They need people knock WWE a lot, but you know what? That place been in business for 50, 60 years, sells out every crowd. They can put 80,000 people in a damn stadium. UFC can't do that. UFC and Bellator could put a show together, and they couldn't even do that. You can't. They need to follow that program, because the way they have the WWE network is you pay $10 a month, you get all the pay-per-views. If UFC would do that with Fight Pass or the new ESPN app or whatever, you pay a flat rate a month, you get all the pay-per-views, all the content, they'd have millions of subscribers and make more money. It just don't make no sense what they're doing, but hey, it's whatever.
And then, and also part of this, WWE is going to have their first all women's pay per view.
I saw that.
Mm.
Yeah, they announced it tonight.
Yeah, I was like watching TV earlier. I was flipping the channels, and they talked about it. And that's something UFC. I mean, I've been saying it. UFC need to do it. Now with the fight coming in September, that's about as close as they're gonna get to an all women's pay per view. And then you had that fight in Hamburg, and that was a sausage fest where Shogun got knocked out. And it's just that you should take a chance. Stop. You don't want to pay per view. Put on FS1 or put on Fox.
Yeah, I wasn't watching that, and man, I just listened to Full Time's reaction videos. That was good enough for me. I'm like, I can just watch him. He looked at it. He bought it, so I'm not watching that crap. I'm not paying for it either. And there are sites you can go to, man. I'm sure I'm sure if you typed in or Google something, you can find like a free stream. But the streams, you always got to risk, putting stuff on your computer and viruses, and I don't want to do it. I just pay the money.
There's people that stream it on Facebook. I'll get on Facebook and I'll see people streaming.
Half the time there's somebody streaming it on YouTube. Just looks like crap.
Is Daily Motion still up? Because I used to go to Daily Motion.
Sometimes Daily Motion will have fights, old fights. They'll have them, and when I do my film studies, I go to Daily Motion when they have them. And MMA Core, they got old fights on there where you can see the fights. So I use MMA Core for all my film studies because they.
I will tell you this. This is funny too. You can also go to Pornhub and they'll post fights too.
Okay, come on, man. We're not talking about no pornography, man. This is an MMA stream, man. Come on.
I know, but they'll post those fights also.
Man. We don't want to talk about no Pornhub, man.
You told me I'm unfiltered.
Yeah, not that kind of unfiltered.
I know. Okay. But
yeah,
like I said, the UFC needs to go ahead and realize that not everybody is living up ballers. Most people are balling on a budget. And if like I said, they got a contract coming up with ESPN. ESPN might try to get them to do that, to drop that, because they said they're supposed to cut down the pay-per-views to like how Victor shows their pay-per-views. They might have like how many they might have. They do like 3 shows, like how much? 2 shows or like every 2 months. I think about like a show every 2 months. And they plan on do that to the UFC, cutting them down to like 6 pay-per-views in a year. Because you gotta think about it. Like after 225 didn't do that well, and even with Cormier versus Miocic, that kind of, and then you gotta go back to with Pennington versus Nunes. That didn't do as well. But if they cut down the content, just a few people will, and set down the prices, people will buy and watch it because you put a few good fights here and there, the people will want to see them. And if you make it affordable for them, you can make your money back and then some.
Yeah, you know what though? I think the UFC and then okay, and George, oh, and Mary, yeah, these dudes, we saying what we want to say, okay? That's what we doing. These dudes, that's what we saying, okay? So you got an issue with it, then that's fine, okay? Don't listen.
Mhm.
But let's go back, okay, George. I want to go back. Well, first I want to end it off, guys. We still got a little bit more. I want to go back, and I want to I want to talk to you, George, about the issues on why some of these featherweights are not, like being selected, and you said you had your talking points. So I'm gonna let you
Well,
get
like
your
I said,
talking points out, and then we're gonna add an extra Ed Serpent. It's not in the title, but I really want to get some work in on this Nico deal.
like I said before, it's about they want to put up women who might sell as a beauty pageant, it's sex symbolism, but it should be about women who can fight, bigger women, and you will see more. Like one thing people complain about women fighting, there's not enough knockouts, or not enough real, enough like something really like you know explosive. But these featherweights are at the size that they can probably bring more punches, bigger hits. You can see the knockouts, but but also the fact is you are going to see grappling too. They should the UFC should realize that this is an opportunity to grow your brand. I mean, there's fighters out there who want to come there and they want to show and they know you're the best game in town, and they want to come. So why pull some BS about this person this here, this person that here, yeah. Just because that person was not a good fighter, or this person this or that, or they don't look like PVZ or Michelle Watterson. But if they can come in and fight and put on a good show, then that shouldn't be the problem. You know, if you could put Anderson Silva or John Jones in a bikini and put them on top of a car, okay, that's fine. But they're not going to do that.
Okay. So basically, what you're saying is that basically I guess it's for the looks.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said,
That's what you're
it's
saying.
like the girls the women they pick feel tough. Many of them they're decent looking women. They're probably good fighters, but they're decent looking, and they're looking for something to pretty up because you got Cyborg. Cyborg, she may not be everybody's cup of tea, but she's a good fighter. You know, and that was the thing with Megan. Oh, Megan, she has the looks, but the fact is, she's not that good of a fighter.
She has the
And,
look, not like you said, she's not that. She can be a good fighter. She could
mhm,
be. She has the potential, but she's not
mhm.
there yet. Right,
No, she's
right
not. She's a
now,
green.
she's just kind of there. I feel like she's kind of there because she does have that look.
So yeah, see, Cindy brought this up in an interview, and Pam brought up the same thing. And it's kind of like, and even some of the Bellator fighters that I've interviewed that are featherweights, they say the same thing. They they don't want to be a part of a beauty pageant. Like I had a fighter off the camera, saying that I had an opportunity to go to the UFC, and I'm like, what you mean you had a why didn't you take it? She just said, I wanted an opportunity to fight. I wanted an opportunity to fight. And I'm like, well, what you mean you want it? I mean, you're going to get the fight. You go to the UFC, they're going to make you fight. Well, she said, I didn't see the featherweight division going anywhere. And, I don't want to be on the shelf for 8 months while they try to find people to fight me. And then, my only option, okay, so I'll fight Cyborg. And then after I fight Cyborg, then she pointed out, she said, okay, look at Tanya Evinger. I said, yeah, Tanya been hurt, though. But she said, but right after that fight, though, Tanya was on the shelf for a hot minute. Like, they didn't do anything with her. And then finally, they was gonna book her to fight Marion Renault, but then she got hurt. But you know what it is. But they could have had Tanya fighting, a little bit earlier. So she kind of brought up the Tanya Evinger comparison. I'm like, okay, I get it. And then she said, also I get to keep my sponsors. I get to make more money with my sponsors when I fight. Okay, and then I also get my salary. So she said in a couple of years I could actually make more money. You know, fighting at Bellator. And my man Benji is on the panel. And Benji, I'm sorry, I didn't see you. I was up. Damn, he just dropped out. Crap. I was just about to ask him what his opinion was. And he dropped out. Hot dog. Okay, but
Sure, he'll be back in. Yep, there he
yeah.
is.
Hello?
Okay, yeah, Benji.
Yeah, hey,
Hey,
what's
Okay,
up?
I'm gonna roll over to you,
hey,
man, and I
Binge.
apologize. I wasn't even looking at the actual the speaker screen, so I ain't noticed that you popped in there. I was looking at my phone. Um,
No, you're good. I just came in.
okay, so Benji, I guess, man, and then from Benji, I want to go back to Jimmy J Smooth. Okay, Benji, what what are your thoughts, man? What's going on with this whole thing, man? It's like a soap opera.
With the featherweight specifically, this is what we're on, right? I'm sorry, I was dealing with technical issues and stuff. We're talking about UFC featherweights and the lack of a division for females.
Yeah, just that the whole Nunes or the whole Nunes ordeal, the Nunes.
Okay, just kind of the whole show in general. Uh, well, I find the beef between Cyborg and Nunes pretty interesting because that was the fight that a lot of us wanted to see earlier. Is we were always talking about, that it would be a good super fight, and Nunes is crushing everyone, and she's like a standout champion, doing real well. And then it's like she just went on vacation, like on hiatus. We haven't heard from her. She isn't like sending us like vacation cards. We don't know where she's at. She's like disappearing from. It's like she's missing in action. So I was making the joke like she's kind of doing what Nico was doing in a way, even though that she established herself more so as a champion. It's like she's just gone. You know what I mean? Like she's gonna fade into obsolescence.
God, dog, fade into obsolescence, man. That's what's that's what's
That's
up.
deep, Benji. That's deep.
Is it right though? I mean, I feel it's like exactly what's going on with Nico. Like I love Nico when she was on the show and
Me
she
too.
was beating all these people, and Sarge Eubanks was like a great, contender, and she was out on injury, and I was like, "Oh, they're going to heal up and then they're going to battle it out. We're going to see who the best really was, and then they're going to go and they're going to fight Valentina, and then we're going to have an undisputed champion." And we're just like all of us fans are sitting here like we're out of popcorn, and the movie credits are rolling and it's over, and we're all sitting here uncomfortably staring at each other like what's next. Like the first movie was great, but where's the sequel? You know what I'm saying? Like we're all bored now.
It's like
That's
we
how I
go
feel.
watch. Remember we watched some of those and they show the post credits. Sam Jackson comes in and says to Robert Downey Jr. saying like you're Iron Man, or in the Hulk when Robert Downey Jr. comes to General Ross. That's what you look at. You want to see the next story.
Yeah,
You know,
it's like the first story was great, but like let's not talk about legacy and how we're gonna be remembered and all that. It's like I want to see the next movie. Like what's gonna happen next? Like, you know what I mean? It's not undisputed. It's not concluded. It's not over with. We got a lot of entertainment still to be had, and I feel like there's a lot being left on the table that Nunes is doing. She fought her last fight against uh, Raquel Pennington. I mean, it wasn't really that great of a fight, and Raquel was injured going into it, and she looked injured during it, and I don't know, it kind of it left a bad taste in my mouth, really.
and separate that is that her corner pushed her into that last round. But they could have
Yeah,
said, you know what, you said you're done. We're done. We just go ahead and just roll up. We get you to the hospital, get you set up, be everything fine. Hey, y'all
I
two,
feel like they
y'all see each
shortened.
other later, and y'all cuddle over the sheets.
I feel like her corner has kind of shortened her fighting, making her go out there and then taking more damage. Like, you're supposed to protect your fighter. Like, clearly she was getting beat up, and
I agree. I did
like,
not like that.
Yeah, that's the rule of a corner. The corner should protect the fighter. Stand. You got to protect the fighter from themselves too.
Yeah,
Because there's sometimes I've seen fights where boxers say they want to go back in, but the corner guy said, "No, no, you can't go. It's done. We fight another. We'll fight another day."
I've made this point before on live stream. And does anyone in this live stream, or does anybody in the comment chat like think that Nate Diaz is a pussy?
Why?
Nate Diaz.
Nobody
Nobody thinks that, right? The reason I bring up Nate Diaz is because he's had a white towel thrown in on one of his fights, and it didn't ruin his career. Everybody still loves Nate Diaz. Everybody still thinks that Nate Diaz is a warrior. That didn't shorten his career. It didn't mess up his image at all. Like, they need to start doing this in MMA.
But I don't think it was Nate Diaz's choice to put it in there. Wasn't it the corner's choice?
That's what I'm saying. It was the corner. It was the corner. So why didn't the corner throw it in when it was Raquel? Why didn't the corner throw it in?
Because it was a title fight and they weren't sure that she would have another opportunity. So I guess they wanted her to keep going. But, like, ultimately, title fight or not, like, your fighter's health is more important.
And that takes back
to Mary.
That takes back to Priscilla Cachiera. That same thing.
Yeah, I was going to bring up that.
Okay, hey Jimmy.
Yes, sir.
Jimmy J. Okay, Jimmy. I gotta ask you, man, cause you still fight, you still train, man. Well, if a fighter come up to you and tell you that they done, I mean, I don't know, man, because that's what Raquel Pennington said. She said she done.
If a fighter come up to me and tell me they're done, I'm going to assess the situation for what it is and just sit them down somewhere, because if they're done, ain't but one or two things: either they're mentally broke or they're physically broke. And I've seen, I've fought in traditional martial arts, and I've seen many dudes just quit. You know what I'm saying? Either because they're mentally broke down or they're physically broke down. So, even, with that being said, this goes back to MMA as well, because a lot of qualities in MMA, it happens in traditional martial arts. So if a guy's broke, whether it's mentally or physically, you know what I'm saying? Like in the situation of Raquel Pennington, that corner should have been fired. That corner should have been suspended for about 2 years, and they would have to adhere to a court hearing, because the way that corner did, that was just reckless. That was just reckless. They clearly seen Raquel Pennington was getting the brakes beat off her. Amanda Nunes is clearly more skilled than Raquel Pennington, whether it's a ground game, striking game, kicking game, whatever. She was clearly outmatched. I mean, come on, man. I mean, if you should know, they should have known. They should have stopped the fight after the 4th round and gave their congratulations to Amanda Nunes. So, again, if I see something like Raquel Pennington's situation, I would clearly stop the fight on my own. I'll protect them from themselves.
Yeah, that's what you do as a corner, because you posted about how we in boxing there's several fighters who have come out with brain trauma, who are paralyzed, who's living as vegetables now, and this could be, she could have bad leg problems. I mean, she could probably have a limp for the rest of her life, and you got to wear protective gear, and somebody knows you wear protective gear, they see the movies, they're going to attack you. And I remember when Mike Tyson fought his last fight, and he was whipping the guy's tail pretty much, because I saw the guy at the conference. He's all beat up. Mike just quit. He spit out his mouthpiece. He was done. Even though he was beating the guy, he was done mentally.
No, you ain't talking about Michael Spinks.
No, Mike Tyson.
I don't know. What do you think, Mary?
About the Rocky thing?
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. Like as I was saying before, I think the reason why Rocky said she's done because feels that there's no way that one she could either beat Amanda or two even make it out the fight. But I think the reason why the corner pushed forward was not just because they wanted Rocky to have the full chance of doing it despite her not wanting it anymore. I think it's because they didn't want, if Rocky ends up regretting it in the future, they don't want it to be their fault. Like if they stopped it because she said she wanted to stop it, she might regret it in the future. She might be like, God dang, why didn't I at least make it through all the way to fight? Why didn't I give it the whole chance? Why didn't I give myself another chance and all this stuff? And for them, now that Rocky actually got finished and everything, the one thing they can't say is that they didn't try their best. The one thing they can't say is that they didn't go all the way, they didn't give it their all, because they did. So at least that's one thing they can keep to themselves. I think that's the
Well,
reason why they decided to push through.
and
That's
my
what.
thing is, I don't, even if she said she was done, they let her be done, and I don't think she should regret it. Looking after her health, and that's where she has to, the mental part of it. You shouldn't be thinking, oh, I should have. That's where she that. I mean, people feel how they feel, but like, in my honest opinion, she shouldn't be ashamed of stopping herself if she felt she couldn't go. After your health and
I
stuff,
totally agree with. Totally
she
agree.
shouldn't feel that. She shouldn't feel like that.
Oh yeah, Dennis dropped something. What I'm gonna say: Rocky Pennington suspended 60 days with a 45 days, no contract. Pennington needs released from something about I just missed it. Dennis
She's
Espinosa,
suspended?
Maryland. He just dropped something. Yeah,
Huh?
I just
Oh,
saw it a few minutes ago, and it's already gone.
how's she suspended for 180 days?
No, it was 60 days,
Oh.
and she already done 45.
Hmm. Yeah, she can't have no contact for 45 days, but she, yeah, man. I mean, Rocky took an ass whooping. I mean, that was live. And Amanda, people were saying, well,
Girl
I don't
surgery.
know why I don't know why she kicked in the leg. Well, I mean, hell, I mean, when you think about the realization of the situation, you know, your ass might not come out of that cage alive. I mean, that's the reality of it. And I'd have kicked in the leg. Okay, well, you trying to get in here? I'd have kicked in the leg. I'd have kicked that leg right out the socket. And hey, it'll teach you a lesson. We friends, but look, this business. Okay, we friends, but this business. Okay, you shouldn't have got in that ring. Then I was like, man, nah, Rocky should have never had that fight. But we all know, whoever Rocky Pennington knows, she knows somebody. Somebody she know. I don't know how she got that fight. I don't know
She knows
how.
something.
I don't know how she got that fight. I would love to know how she convinced Dana to give her that fight. Like, she's man, don't know. Or no, it was Nick Maynard. Nick Maynard in charge of the women. I don't know what they said.
Well, either I hate to say it, they might have sent either Tisha or Nina to Nick and put them on the same jet with Dana.
Everybody talk about that
Oh
Dana White
boy.
jet. That Dana White jet. Hot dog. Ain't no telling, man. Ain't no telling what. Man, you know what? And I started thinking, I wonder if Rocky Pennington got something on him. Like seriously, like some serious dirt. Like,
Could be.
I wonder,
She
like,
might.
cause guys, it don't make no sense. Like, why would he just not make that fight with Cyborg right then and there, knowing that the profit, I guess the money thing could be much better than to go and just get them 85,000 pay-per-views. Like that sounds suspicious. I've been thinking for a while that she got something on him, like for real, and it must be something
He could
serious.
have done it. Sorry. He could have done it just to spite Cyborg, because now that he knew that Cyborg finally wanted to fight a man, and he's like, you know what? Nope, too late.
But
Now we gonna
that'd be
risk
stupid. Go ahead. But he knows better that he knows that Cyborg is big money and a big draw. That'd be stupid on his part to do
Yeah,
that.
that didn't.
You know,
Yeah, and he's about money. They're about making money. So that see something is fishy. Something is real fishy. Because you know when has Dana White ever turned down?
Yeah.
I mean, look, when has he ever turned down an opportunity to make money? I mean, he's still dealing with Conor McGregor, and you know McGregor threw a damn dolly through a bus window. I mean, nah, man, come on, nope, it's something else, man. There's something else. Okay. Oh, okay. Dennis Espinoza is coming back. He's coming to give us some special information, guys. Guys, Dennis Espinoza always has to drop on the information. The information will come. Um, we got to see what Dennis is going to tell us, guys. He's been busy. He's been busy.
What
Okay?
is that burn smell?
Yeah, it's a burn smell. You setting people on fire with that microphone is what you're doing.
You want that smoke?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, Dennis Espinoza will be in the building. Okay, guys, we're going to shift over, and I want to start with my man Jimmy J live and direct in full effect. Okay, Nico Montano, the fight is set for September the 8th. Okay, I got two questions to ask you, okay? First question is, do you think that this fight is going to happen on the day it's supposed to happen? And two, if the fight happens, what does Nico Montano need to do to win? Because everybody got Valentina Shevchenko, okay, as an overwhelming favorite. What does Nico need to do?
Um, I think the fight will happen, and Nico need to get Valentina Slachenko on the ground, or at least be able to hit her with that special kick that she has. If she doesn't do either one, then Valentina Slachenko is gonna destroy her, and that's just the way it is, man.
Dang. So no way. Okay. So no way Nico can win this then.
She has like
There is a
she
way.
has like a 5% chance to win against Valentina Slachenko. I ain't saying counter her all the way out, but it's very, very slim. Because like you saying, your breakdowns, you know, if you make a mistake, you got to pay against the bullet, and they don't call it a bullet for nothing, man.
Okay.
'Cause-
And I asked you
and
first,
Nico-
Jimmy, because you still in there. You still get in there and you still get dirty with them fighters, man. So I had to ask you. Okay. So what are we doing? Okay. What is the fight gonna happen? Okay, that's what I want to know now. You know, is do y'all, and be honest? Do you think the fight happens? Say yeah. If you don't, then don't. Do you think as this fight approaches, do you think the fight would happen?
50-50.
I
It's
think
you know.
so. I think so. Because
I
if
think
it
it'll
didn't,
happen.
it would still be dragging it out. And would still be trying to, say, hey, give me time, give me time. And I don't really think Nico's the type of person to just say she's gonna fight if she's not gonna fight. She's not like other fighters. She would just be like, hey, I still need more time. So the fact that she finally came out and say, hey, I'm ready now and let's do this, then okay, it's more constant. She's more of a constant decision person. She's not flip-floppish.
Okay.
She is gonna have to do a better job of trying to sell this fight because Nico has been quiet. Like, if she really wants to make this big, she's talking and hyping up. I mean, is it staying quiet is not gonna promote this fight.
I feel like that's just because the more she'll talk about it, the more she'll have Valentina to prove, and Valentina will just want to disprove it even more. So I feel like it would only backfire. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, folks, it's. Oh, wait a minute. Dang, Dennis Espinoza is here. He's here.
How's it doing?
Yes, Merlin.
Good,
What
Lord
information
Merlin.
does he have?
He has
Welcome to the live stream
returned.
alert.
He's returned, guys.
Highest count.
He's returned from the hallway with information, guys. Dennis. Okay, man. I can't wait any longer. What is it?
Give
I just
us
had one.
great knowledge, Lord Merlin.
No, I'll try. You know, think about this. You know, you talked about the bit larger gate in September versus December. And I thought about this. I go, well, if Nunes would have waited till September, she could have got her friend Rocky on the same card with another fighter. Rocky would have made more money. Amanda would have made more money. But instead, she fights her friend, kicks her butt, and neither one of them make too much money at all. It's not too smart.
That's true. That's true.
Dennis
Always
Espinoza.
like
Dennis
you think like this.
Espinoza.
If Nunes and Cyborg fought, and then you can put let's see, Catlin and maybe Rocky fought. I mean Raquel.
There you go.
That will probably because Amanda supposed to have promised Catlin a shot at the title, but that's not up to her. But they said Marnie should have been fought Catlin, but she fought Cat. But if you go ahead and say put Pennington up against Vieira, that would have been a better fight. And
Ooh.
come out.
Yeah, they made that card all that much better, George. One thing it proves to me is I don't want to be Nunes' friend.
She don't have no friends. She only has me.
George, you need to be a matchmaker on the cards. You need to go up there and be like, "Hey, let me take care of this."
Well,
Dan wouldn't want me because I do it for the fans, for the people. Like you're supposed to.
Well, Dennis, I
That's
tell
true.
you. Well, and I gotta reiterate what Dennis said. Dennis, I think you hit the nail on the head, man. Matter of fact, you closed your eyes, you took the hammer, you hit the nail. Amanda Nunes chose to beat up her friend. She chose to beat the hell out of her friend instead of fighting Cyborg, and we know that this is true. I mean, we know that we've already went in. Okay, we talked about the May date. Okay, Dana wanted that fight in May. Somehow Rocky makes a call, and somehow she gets this fight. Okay, I don't know how. I still think Rocky Pennington got something. She got intel info. Okay, so the fight didn't happen May. Okay, fight was supposed to happen in July. Well, Amanda said, "Hey, I need time. I need time to put this muscle mass on. Okay, I need time to do this, and if I don't do it, then I won't be successful at Cyborg." But this the same Amanda Nunes who fought Vanessa Porto. Okay. At the time, they were fighting that bantamweight. Then 2 months later, she moved up and fought Ediane Gomez at a featherweight. So we know that that's not right. Okay, so we got that out of here. Now September the 8th, at first she was saying, well, I'm still hurt. But we got on July 2nd, she doing high rolling. We got on July 12th, she kicking, which she said she couldn't kick. But now all of a sudden she kicking. So I don't know, man. All of this to me, it just don't sound accurate. Like something's going on. Somebody lying. Okay, somebody's lying. And I guess my thing is now. Okay, so the fight not happening. Okay, we're not gonna get it. Okay, and let's cross our fingers. We might get it December. We might. Okay, if the contract's signed, because we know if Amanda don't feel like she can do anything, then she'll basically just pull out of the fight and say something. I mean, we already know that's gonna happen. Good. Okay, no worries. So now we move on to Valentina and Nico, okay? Nico has stalled this fight out. She said, hey, you know what? I've been injured. Now I'm ready to go, okay? Fine. I'm with Nico on this, okay? My only issue now is, okay, I'm glad that she's coming to fight. I'm kind of worried that this fight might not go down. That's my worry, okay? And if Nico's in there, when that cage door closed, of course I'll take it back. Okay, of course I'll take it back. Okay? Of course I'll take everything back I said about Nico being scared. But I do think, though, she got some apprehension at fighting Valentina, okay? Because first she said, okay, she said she wanted to fight Sarge Eubanks. She said that out of her own mouth, okay? And then when the UFC was like, you ain't fighting no Sarge. No, you finna get this work in. You finna work. You and Valentina finna do some work. Then Nico starts saying, well, Valentina got all this experience, and she's done all this, she's done that, and, I'm still kind of, I hadn't had as much experience. So I'm like, man, come on, man. Look, you're supposed to be the champion. And unfortunately, if you're the champion, I don't care if you got 2 wins, you got to fight the best. That's just how it is. So I just put my thoughts in on this
And then
Nico thing.
Coach, but then Coach Sonny, she's fighting scared when she's talking about how she's talking about Valentina. Like for anything, like I said, instead of giving them a title, it should have just gave them a contract, set up a tournament for the title. You know, clean up houses. And, you know, it would have been better because this girl was not ready for this. She got put in the limelight, and then they put somebody in there who is a killer, a beast. Valentina, and you know, Nico's not Neo. She can't dodge a bullet. And you know, and Valentina, she's chopping the beat. She hadn't fought since she fought Priscilla Cachera. That was like the first of the year. This is already the middle of the year. She's ready to go all out. I know she's somewhere. She's climbing trees, punching walls, and you know, Jimmy song. She's out of mountain. I'm chopping down the Hamill sitting there. She keep on the leash from jumping and ready to go. And Nico, she's a steak. She's minimum rare steak on a plate, and she knows it. You know, she might as well just go ahead and just, you know, if this fight happens, she might do like she need to bring a folding chair in, hit Valentina in the head, but I don't think it's gonna phase Valentina. She might just walk through that folding table and just do Nico like she did Priscilla, and it's gonna be worse than that. And I think if anybody was smart, they throw the towel in and say, no, don't hit her no more. And I hope they don't have Mario Masaki as the referee. Mario, if he died in Yamasaki.
Nah, I don't think they're gonna put Mario back in there for a while, man. I think Mario, because I know he had to go to like a referee course, and Big John McCarthy actually is in charge of the course. And I know they were saying that because like John McCarthy said that too, that Mario got to go to a course. I'm like, dang, this dude got to go to a course.
He's just horrible.
Like, yeah, Big John should come back.
Like Priscilla was tapping and he didn't even see it. Like it took her a good 2-3 times to tap before he even freaking saw it and then stopped the fight.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Hey, so Jimmy, man, what's your thoughts on that, man? And then, you know, Benji. But I want to, yeah, man, the whole like, okay, so since y'all see, Jimmy, you still working around the fighting deal. Dude, what are your thoughts, man? Because some people got mixed emotions, man, when it comes to stopping a fight. And then some people are just like, I mean, what kind of thoughts you have, man, about that? I'm just curious.
What kind of thoughts I have on stopping a fight? Like I said, you got to know when to stop it. And like I said earlier, if you're in a situation where your fighter doesn't want any more and they're trying to quit, or you can see physical fatigue in your fighter, then you got to stop that thing. Otherwise, you putting your fighter in a position where they could possibly get killed. You know what I'm saying? Even if they're mentally broke down, there's a good chance that they could get killed out there. And especially in UFC, where if a person hits you with an elbow hard enough, you can get killed. If a person hits you with a good kick hard enough, you can get killed out there. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about a kick is what people don't realize, it don't take a lot of power to go to sleep on a kick, because, you know, a kick, you know, it has at least 5 times the impact of a punch is. It's just a punch can come there a lot faster than a kick can. So, you know, you got to protect your students at all costs, or your fighter at all.
Amen. Oh, okay. General Africa Awaken, man. Shout out to General Africa Awaken.
Yeah.
Super chat. And he says, #1 women's MMA channel on YouTube, LDMMAC. Okay, General, I'm going to work hard, man. I'm going to work hard to try to get there, man. I'm going to work. Okay? I still got some work to do. Okay? Maybe I got to stop being so biased. I'm not going to stop doing that, okay? But I'm going to work, though, okay? General Africa in the super chat.
All right, Coach, they put us on like we're talking about the September fight. We are talking about one thing is sure is about Karolina Kowalkiewicz and Jessica Andrade. And we all know pretty much that Andrade is going to probably try to walk through KK But do you think if KK can, she's a pretty good fighter. If she like do a film study and watch what Marion and Rocky and maybe also JJ did against Jessica, because you think she can maybe hold her off and maybe even get a win?
You know what? The part where she's most dangerous at is the clinch. But outside fighting like striker, especially brawling, Carolina not gonna get away with it. Carolina has power, but Andrade is definitely more brutal with it. So I'm pretty sure Carolina would be smart enough and savage enough to just close in on Andrade and just knee her to death and elbow her because she definitely can't do that. But as far as outside, but I think Andrade is might be a little stronger than Carolina too, so she can take Carolina down, but I wouldn't count out Carolina on the ground either, because Carolina seems to have a little underrated ground game there. She seems to be a little bit slicker on the ground than people think. So I think Andrade could pull it out, but it's this very could be a very heavy 50-50 fight. It just depends on who sticks more to their game plan that night and who can really get through with it.
Okay. All right, Jimmy J. Smooth. I ain't heard from you yet, sir.
I didn't hear it.
Uh, the Carolina and Jessica Andrade fight.
Oh, that's a little over my head right there. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I
Well,
keep up with MMA, but that's a little over my head right there.
well, you know the good thing about this channel? You do not have to actually know all the fighters. All you got to do is just be a fan. Yeah, right?
Yes,
And,
sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
and nobody even makes you feel bad, man. Look, if you don't know, you don't know.
yeah.
Good.
Yes, sir.
And it never hurts to ask.
Okay. So I guess maybe I might be in the minority here, y'all. I think Jessica Andrade gonna mollywop this girl. Look,
Yeah.
I think she gonna drag her, and I don't know.
But
I don't see
but
Carolina having the strength to deal with Jessica. I just don't see it.
yeah.
Not only the
But like I said,
strength, Carolina is not really fast enough. And Josh will close in on her and just start slapping her up if Carolina's not careful. But the reason why I say that's not all the way good for Andrade to be doing that is because if Andrade already has to close distance because she is the smaller, she's shorter, but she's not weaker. But that gives Carolina a lot of opportunities to close in and clinch. But if Carolina clinches and tries to knee her, elbow her, then Jessica can take her down and dominate. You see, that's why I say it's a very 50-50 fight because in any place where they go to, there's always something for either fighter to capitalize on. It's really just it's way too swingy for me to just be certain about who could win this fight and who, like I can see it going so many ways because of how their styles match up.
but the UFC will probably love to have a rematch between Carolina and Rose. And I think Rose would love to have a shot to try to, because she lost to Carolina the first time, to avenge that loss. But like I said, if we pretty much know that Jessica, she's a weight bully. She's gonna throw, her muscle in and just muscle KK. But like I said, what Mary said, if she could use she has the height. She used to reach, or she used like front kicks, like how JJ used against Jessica. Just use your distance and keep her from grabbing you because she has great takedown defense, and if she could keep her standing, and because Jessica she's good, but her standing is not as great compared to how bad Claudia was piecing up in their fight.
Yeah, and just, I don't know. KK got a chance. She got a chance.
It's a slim chance,
I
like I
see
said.
it going down, man. Like Claudia Gadelia, man. I'm talking about mollywop KK. Like I ain't never see KK get handled like that ever, never. and just Claudia just walked in there, man, just made it look easy. Like she made it look real easy. And I'm saying like Jessica, I think Jessica's stronger than Claudia. I'm like what? And see, Carolina Kovacevich, she got that style, man. It's not like a precise style. It's rough, and it's really rough and rugged. And she likes to put you in clinches. She's not the most technically skilled fighter, but she's very, she's aggressive and an aggressive fighter that plays right into Jessica's hands. And if Carolina backs up, like if she fighting off her back foot, it's a wrap, y'all. I'm talking about it's a wrap. I don't see this fight going very well for her. I don't. I see Carolina Kovacevich
What
getting completely dominated in this fight. I see it. I see it because just
I think
Jessica got too much speed. She got too much size, and she got too much of a chin. She took Claudia Gadelha best shots, ate them, and kept coming forward. She ate Bojangles best shots and kept coming forward. Like she kept. It's just like okay, there's no stopping her. She like a tank. And if somebody eating everything you throw at them, if somebody, you trying to take a rest and then here she still come, okay? I mean, you trying to get her off of you, she's still there. Like Jessica, she started to fight, she right there in your face. She's right there. Like you don't even have time to even, fart or take a piss. You don't have time to do nothing because she's right there. And she's constantly pressuring and pressuring and pressuring, okay? And I don't think Carolina got the lateral movement to deal with it. I just don't. And I think that she's gonna get to a point where the pressure is too much, and then she's gonna try to start moving around. But see, that's not in Carolina Kovacevich's repertoire. It's not there. She's not like a slick fighter. She's a back and forth, straight ahead. She can get you into the
I
Krav
think
Maga.
Ben.
She's good at the Krav Maga. She can get you in a clinch. Okay, she can definitely get you. She can definitely get you in that clinch, but I don't think it's going to be ineffective against Andrade. She's too strong. She's very strong.
And Carolina doesn't have good head movement. That's another thing. She's literally there to hit, she's not a stick and move kind of person. She is rugged. She will stay there. She will stand in a pocket with you. And that's not something that you want to do with somebody like Andrade. Andrade would love to use someone as a human punching bag, and for Carolina to use that kind of game plan won't really have her come out with a W. She doesn't have to be finished. I don't think Andrade could necessarily finish her or even TKO. She's a little too tough for a TKO, but I don't really see Carolina coming out with a W if she thinks she can just brawl with Andrade like Angela did and win. Like I don't think that would be a very clean way to win. I see that very unlikely.
I
And
think
Carolina just doesn't she doesn't move fast enough. Like I think she's just there to hit. And yeah, like Andrade would just hit her, and they can go back and forth. But I feel like Andrade would be more of the pressure fighter.
Andrade's going to catch him.
and I,
Oh, go ahead, George. I'm sorry, sir.
and I think a better fight would have been like KK versus Tisha, because that probably a better fight. Both of them took a loss. I mean, Joanna, KK lost. Tisha lost against uh, um, Jessica. And even though KK won, beat Felice, that would have been a better fight than putting her against putting Tisha against JJ Bojangles, and then putting Carolina against Andrade. I think maybe Andrade and Jacek fight two probably would have been a better fight because that'd be somebody who she already faced and already beat her, and that'd be like something more seem like be more in a way that you might see that it might be a 50-50 chance between them. Because if you put Carolina against Isha, I think say, hey, I could go 50-50. And you put, Joanna against Jessica, that could be only 50-50. But with two people against people that are that pretty much gonna dominate them, it just I don't think it'd be worth the fight to watch.
Yeah,
You probably just go support them.
yeah, they're probably using this fight as a title eliminator, and the
Yes, yes.
odds are that Andrade will steamroll KK. If KK hasn't improved so much, too much. The one thing KK might have going for her, she's been hanging with the Shevchenkos too. and so she's improved a lot in some of her technique from last time. She may have a better shot. Um, Andrade is a tough matchup, potentially the tough matchup for anybody. Her and Rose would be an interesting fight. Um, it'll be interesting to see. I'd like to see a
Yeah,
rematch between Rose and KK.
yeah. And people talk about how JJ Jessica beat Rose. No, Jessica probably would give her Rose a fight, but I think Rose she used the same game plan, and she know and if Pat Barry is the type of fighter that I know he is, he has he has Rose looking at the film study when JJ fought Jessica, and she probably use the same tools to how JJ beat her. Keep from the clinch, use your takedown defense, and use your reach. Because, like I said, Rose is a much taller girl. She'll use front kicks, and she works with Shinkos. And if you do get into a clinch, like Mary said, she can use tie knees.
See,
You
Nah, Rose not good with that. Rose is a distance fighter.
Yeah, that's why I say she's a distance. But if she can get into a clinch situation, and if she's working with the Chinkos, they tie Muay Thai. Oh, hey, no matter how good your chin is, a knee really hurts.
You know how I see Andrade can beat Rose is if she attacks the body. Rose doesn't do well with body shots.
sure
We
don't.
can Carolina exposed that a long time ago, and Andrade really does like to go to the body. Andrade loves to close the distance and just plow into the body, no pun intended. So Andrade can, if Andrade likes to close the distance, and if Rose doesn't take it to the ground and stuff, I can see Andrade just wearing Rose down gradually because that's something Joanna tried to do, but Joanna didn't do it fast enough, so she still lost. But Andrade is a bull. She's a little worse than Joanna in that area, so she would go right in. She's not scared to take Rose's shot. She will go in her chest and she will attack the body real early. She can take Rose down. She is strong enough. But the only worry about that is that Rose is a good ground fighter too. So
Mm-hmm.
Josh would have to worry about submissions from the ground and just keep on attacking Rose's body and just ground and pound her in any way she can, like Carla did. But clearly, it won't be as easy. But I see that Andrade can do that. Andrade has the power for it. She has the tenacity for it. So I see it going there at least in two of those rounds if they fight.
You made a good point too, Mary, about speed. Joanna has speed and can move. Rose has speed and can move. KK is a little slower, so I think that was an excellent point.
Thank you.
Yeah, folks, it's gonna be it's gonna be brutal, man. But I gotta give a
And
shout out to KK for taking the fight, cause man, it's people that probably would not want to fight Jessica, and KK was like, "Yep, okay, I got this one," cause I think Carolina know that if she beat Jessica, she definitely getting another title shot. Like, and I think even though she lost, even though she lost to Claudia, and then she came back though and she beat Felice Herrick. If she beat Jessica, that's a big win. Like they're gonna give her a title shot. Okay, they're gonna give it to her.
uh,
She's gonna earn it, and I think she'll be rightfully earned of a title shot. Man, I'll be taking back a lot of stuff. I can't see her getting through Jessica. Like Joanna
yeah,
wrote the blueprint on how to beat Jessica at strawweight. Like Joanna Bojangles showed all of y'all. Like basically, this is what you do to beat Jessica Andrade. I mean, the blueprint out there. People just need to study Joanna's fight. And I'm not a Bojangles fan. Jill, I hate saying this, but I'm biased, but I'm balanced. I got to be honest, okay? I think she gave the best, representation of what to do when you're facing Jessica. I mean, she pumped a continuous jab in Jessica's face. Jessica couldn't handle it. She was rushing in, and Joanna kept circling away from her, and all she kept doing was trying to do that little bull in the ring crap. And then when she finally was able to get close to Joanna, she was trying to trade with Joanna, and she just don't have the hands. Jessica don't have the hands like that. But Carolina, they may come up with a different game plan. I mean, I don't know, because I don't think Carolina got those hands either. Not like Joanna. I think Carolina, good in the clinch, and I think Carolina got a powerful left hand. but I don't think she got that volume punching ability because I've never seen her consistently use a jab. I've seen her do some good kicks, but I've never seen her actually just pump the jab. It's just something she's not comfortable doing. But that's something that Joanna will do. She'll do that. She will pump that jab until she can't pump it no more. And I think that's what really shocked Jessica. And the fact too that Joanna is very big. She's a big strawweight. She's big. So it shocked Jessica that Jessica just couldn't grab and take her down. Like she couldn't do it. And she was shocked at how strong Joanna was. Because Joanna was able to throw Jessica up off of her. And Jessica would grab her and Joanna would just push her right up off of her. And then she keep pumping that jab. So the blueprint there, you can beat Jessica, but you gotta have some skill set. You're not just gonna beat Jessica just doing what you always do. Like Carolina gonna have to do something different. Like she's gonna have to. She's gonna have to, she's gonna have to implement some things she's not comfortable doing. She's gonna have to get up on the balls of her feet and start moving. She's gonna have to really start utilizing her jab. And if she go to southpaw, and because Carolina can hit, she can hit left-handed. If she can pump a jab in Jessica's face from the southpaw position, there it is. Got her. Game over. She'll beat her. Because that's Jessica's MO. That's how she fight.
And Kiki used some dirty boxing. Like we get it when you get on the cage, stomp a foot, throw an elbow here and there. Maybe if you make it to the point where if it's hard for her to see, and also just like I said again, just keep a distance. Don't let her and if she does rush in, time her. Especially with front kicks. Those front kicks are good. As she rushes in, you drop a front kick in her face, you can keep a distance.
I mean, man, darn good points. Darn good points. Well, shoot. Okay. I know we done been up on here for a minute, y'all. We done been on here for a minute. And I'll get into one last little topic I know y'all can expound on. But I got to concur. I think, somebody in the comment section said that KK got to get dirty. I agree. I have no issue with a fighter being dirty. Look, it's a fight, okay? You got to do what you got to do to win. If it was me, if I was in there with Jessica, guess what? I do like they used to do in wrestling, put some mist in my mouth, blow the mist in her face, blind her, okay? I mean, I kick in the crotch. I do whatever I had to do. I bite her. I would do whatever I had to do to beat this girl in the ring because she's not going to stop. I'd be like, I ain't bite her.
Do Dan Cormier, poking your eye.
Yeah, eye pokes. I'd be tearing her eyes up. Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to poke her in the eye. That was an accident. I mean, you got to believe me, Jessica. I didn't mean to do that. And then I poke her right again in the eye again. I'd be like, Jessica, sorry. Hey, it was a big accident. Don't worry about it. Listen, hey, let's be friends after this over. And then, I just kick in the crotch. So I keep going.
Why you going?
I mean, I would keep going.
So basically, Jermaine did all.
Yeah, you know what? Jermaine got away with it. Like when Jermaine figured out that she wasn't was Todd something wasn't taking a point away. Jermaine was like, "Whoop, let me get the upper hand." If I was in Holly corner, I'd be like, "Look, she elbowed you after the bell. This is what you do, Holly. Here's what you do. You go in and you act like you're gonna shake her hand, right? And then as soon as she reach her hand out, you immediately elbow her in the side of the head. Soon as she stick her hand out there, hey, let's do. Man, I had Holly kicking her in the back of the head. Hey, okay, Holly, now go for this takedown. And if you can't get her down, and if your head is in her stomach, bite her. Okay? I would be advising Holly home. Man, we'd have been doing so much dirty stuff to Jermaine Durandame. It wouldn't even make sense, man. Then I'd be like, Holly, pull her hair.
Yeah. And Coach, you remember this back when Mayweather was fighting that guy David Ortiz, and Ortiz headbutted him, and they stopped it. I think they took a point, and then Ortiz was apologizing. And you remember the rule in boxing. Everybody knows the rule. Protect yourself at all times. And Mayweather knocked his ass out because he's holding his hands out. When the bell rings and the referee tells you the rule at all times, he left himself open. People talking about Mayweather was fighting dirty. No, you remember, the referee. The first thing when the referee after gives instructions, he tells you protect yourself at all times, and that's what probably KK need to do when you get a situation where maybe let Jessica headbutt her, and then she want to apologize, hit her with a couple of three pieces, and let her ass fall out.
Yeah, well, KK better do something. She better have God in her corner. Or somebody better be, she gonna need a kitchen sink. She gonna need a hammer, a mallet, a 2x4. Like Carolina gonna need something, man. She gonna have to crack Jessica upside the head with something, cause Jessica got that big old thick watermelon head, and you punch her in the head, boy. That thing. It don't. The only thing that move on Jessica is that mullet she got. Jessica got a little mullet that be going side to side. That's on. The rest of that, man, look, Jessica can take Jessica like a big old punching bag. She can take it. So I don't know, man. I hope Carolina. I would almost go for Carolina in this situation because I know Jessica is a weight bully. So I always go for the person that's the weight bully. That's not the weight bully. I go for that person. So I would go for Carolina. If Carolina won, I wouldn't be upset. If Jessica won, I'd be like, look at this damn weight bully. That's all she is.
If Jessica loses against Rose, she'll probably go with the flyweight. Like if JJ don't get a shot at the title again, she'll probably go to the flyweight. Those two should go ahead and go to the flyweight division. But Jesse's too big for the straw, and I think the weight cut for a straw for Joanna, is killing.
She still thinks she the champ. You know what? I'm
the queen. I'm the queen.
I can't see Joanna trying to go up yet, cause in her mind she still think that she gotta get that belt back. And I think if she beat Tisha Torres, Joanna got to beat Tisha Torres first. Got to beat her, and then Joanna will probably get the winner of Jessica and Carolina. So I would actually want to see Jessica and Jessica and Joanna part 2, or I would want to see Jessica and Carolina part 2. Okay, I would want to see those two. I mean, I'm sorry, Jessica. No, I'm sorry, Jessica and Joanna part 2. Sorry, I don't want to see Jessica and Carolina part, because I know what's gonna happen.
I don't.
Well, you know what? If they do
results, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, do what, man?
This is a new JJ now.
Yeah, I don't think any rematch with JJ that isn't Rose, I don't think any rematch with JJ would yield different results because they just don't have the physicality for it. Like, I think Carolina is just not so. She would need to work on her speed. Jessica would need to definitely work on her striking technique. That, and she does always have a reach disadvantage. So I don't think those would yield different results. They'd have to have like years of practicing something fierce before making a difference in the fight, before actually making it more competitive. So far the only person that can do that is Rose, but everybody else that Joanna has fought, they're either just haven't improved that well yet, or they just don't have it at all. Like anybody else except Rose, Joanna pretty much has their number. She can just do it. And she does it all without having a ground game. That's the crazy part. But Joanna didn't even have to mix nothing up. She just stays on the feet. But for everybody else, they actually gotta be well rounded. They'd have to have something to implement.
I think what we should do like this: if by some slim chance KK beats Jessica, and she does have to face Joanna, they should do this. Put it on the card with Nunes and Cyborg, and have it in Poland. You'll probably make your money because the Poland fans want to see their two favorite Poland fighters fight, and then that will probably bring that you'll probably make your money.
Okay, folks, this has been a very good. It's been a little lit in parts of the live stream. It's been lit. Okay, guys, we're gonna go ahead and give everybody, give your closing thoughts, y'all. It's about that time. It's about that time. Okay.
Have fun.
I gotta go first with my man Jimmy J Smooth. Closing thoughts on this whole stream and information and whatever.
Man, thanks for having me back again. I enjoyed the panel. Shout out to everybody on this panel. Thank you for having me again, Coach Shelton, man, as usual, man. It's always been a pleasure and a privilege to be on the show, man. And y'all smash the like button for my brother, Coach Shelton Harrison. And subscribe to everybody, man. And subscribe to me at the Jimmy J Smooth Network, man. I don't tell everybody what they want to hear, but You know what I'm saying? If you like it, you gonna want more of it. So thank you for having me again, Coach Sheldon, and thank you for having me, Dennis, and Guitar Babe, and George, and I can't think of the lady on the top, Miss Mary. So thank you. It's been a pleasure to be on the panel with all of you.
Welcome, sir.
Okay, and Jimmy, do me a favor, man. Tell everybody, man, or maybe type your name in the comment thread and tell them, do me a favor, like tell them how they can get to you, and then tell them like some of the stuff you talk about on your channel, because people should follow you.
Oh well, I talk about combat sports, from boxing to MMA to kickboxing, but I also talk about social issues as well, and other entertainment stuff, man. For craps and giggles and stuff like that. So again, man, just subscribe to me at the Jimmy J Smooth Network. So I should appreciate everybody for being on the show, and y'all have a good one.
All right,
that's Jimmy J Smooth, live and direct in full effect, straight out to 832. You already know how Jimmy J Smooth do. Okay, all right, okay. George, your closing thoughts, sir.
Well, this was fun. I enjoyed being on here. I enjoyed to feel like I, got to let out a little, let a little pressure release out. My closing thought is that it's one thing we should really point out that Claudia Esparza is going to get killed by Tatiana. Tatiana should be fighting Felice Herod. That's probably a better fight than her and Carla. The thing with Amanda Nunes, you missed up a good thing. You could have had an opportunity to make some real money, but because that you're scared, you're a coward, and you're afraid of taking an ass whooping, you lost out. To Megan Anderson, the pasty vampire from Down Under, girl, shut your mouth. Either put up or shut up. You got things here. Tell them, hey, you know what? I got these people who want to challenge me. Put them on the payroll, and let me see, and let me show them something. Be the pants and prove yourself. And to everybody in the live stream, to the Queen of Shade, Mary Thomas, thanks for coming on. To Rugby Queen, Jimmy J Smooth, Benji, my Lord Merlin, Dennis Espinoza, and to Coach. I love having fun with you guys. I mean, this is a great show. And Coach, I'm proud of you that you got your butt sticker for Cindy Denoir. I'm hoping they show the fight because I like Cindy's butt, but not the sticker.
Yeah, man, we definitely raised enough money, and it's kind of strange, man, because I sent that over to her, and it's like, I got the screenshot. I'm like, okay, so what's the deal with Belgium? It's the 23rd, and they won't get the money to the 29th. I don't understand that, but PayPal.
Well, like
I don't.
Like I said,
PayPal.
Yeah, because it's the you switch to say Coinbit is better. They saying talk about that one, but
yeah, but
the thing is that
it don't take no geniuses to figure out the conversion, man, and to get these,
Yeah,
that just seems like an awful long time, but it's weird, but it is what it is. But she got it, and they saw the purchase, but they can't get the money, so until the 29th. Okay, I'm gonna let these ladies go last this time. I want to say the best for last. No disrespect, the ladies. All right, Dennis Espinoza, sir, closing thoughts.
Raquel's injury needing a release from a maxillofacial surgeon. It means that her jaw's broken and she has some busted in her head or neck. Hope Raquel stops being a follower and just breaks with Nunes. She ain't no friend. Gotta say to George in parting, George Page, the sage, king of the cage with the ladies, he's all the rage. Y'all have a good night. I'll listen to you.
All right,
Thank you, Lord Merlin. Thank you.
Dennis Espinoza. Okay, and then I'll do mine because I want the ladies to go last. Man, Amanda Nunes. Wow, what can I say? I'm not utterly surprised. Okay, you're supposed to have a hurt foot. That was debunked. you were supposed to want to fight, Amanda. Cyborg in May. Well, we kind of know that that's debunked too. All that's debunked. Okay, it's gone. You never wanted to fight Amanda. You never wanted to fight Cyborg in May. You didn't want to fight her in July, and your damn show don't want in September. So now we're going to wait until December. Okay, that's what it is. And for you, Megan Anderson, you need to be thankful. Okay, you need to be thankful that these people that calling you out, they're bringing attention to your name. Why are you pissed off? Why are people on your team coming to my live stream? Why? I'm giving your fighter, I'm giving your friend free publicity by talking. Okay? Stop getting so upset, Megan. Embrace it. Embrace it. How about this? Why don't you call these girls out that keep messing with you? Tell them you will whoop their ass in the octagon. Okay? And that's it. All right. Yes.
No, I was just saying because she can't. You were like, why can't you just tell them that she'll beat that? Because she can't. She done lied enough. She done got exposed by Holly Holm one-dimensional self. Then her one-dimensional ass got exposed. Then what more can she do? She needs to just go in the gym, go work out instead of have her mouth shut the fuck up and go do your job. That's it.
Ooh,
She's going hard.
Queen Shade.
Well, Mary, your complete closing thoughts then. Yeah, that's part of it. You okay? Anything else?
Well, fingers crossed for Nunes Cyborg fight. Fingers crossed. Fingers so crossed that they might break. Like, I really hope that this is it. I mean, I don't even have to worry about Nico Valentina as much as I got to worry about them, because at any second, something could just switch. I don't know what it is. Amanda really wants to be 100% for everything, and any little thing can change it. So I'm hoping that she'll sign a contract, and I'm hoping that they'll really follow through with this. And as for Nico and Valentina, I don't think Nico will be that easy to run over, but I think she'll give it her all. She'll pour her heart out in this fight. She'll fight her ass off, and they're going to put on a good fight, Regardless of whoever wins, I think it's going to be a good fight, and they're no slouch in the ring. That's what I think. And oh my God, Jędrzejczyk and Torres this Saturday. Yes, I will be there, and I won't be square. I will just, if you hear me screaming, that's why. Like, I don't think JJ could really lose this. I mean, there's a chance Tisha could catch her like Carolina did, because Tisha is kind of swift, but I look forward to their two strikers that are really good, and I think they will go in with a bang and go out with a bang. They're gonna put on a show for everybody. So that's what I'm looking forward to right now. I think everything is going well according to plan, and the only thing that we have on pending is Nunes and Cyborg. And at some point, one or another, Cyborg is waiting for us, so Nunes can take as long as she wants.
Wow. That is the legendary Mary Thomas. Going hard as always. Okay. And finally, the last person on the panel, and Guitar Babe, what are your closing thoughts, young lady?
Megan, she's getting all pissed off and upset. She should be welcoming these call outs. It's bringing attention to her. I mean, I do agree with her that the UFC does the signing, doesn't do it. Like, I get that. Are you getting pissed off about these girls calling you out? Like, because as far as I'm concerned, you have no division. You got Chris Cyborg there, but she might be checking out after she fights Nunes. So, like, she should be welcoming this. She should be excited about this, not getting these girls calling her out. And the fact that she went all over Felicia Spencer for using her name to try to get a contract. Like, didn't you do the same thing? Like, she called out Holly Holm and Jermaine Duraname and Chris Cyborg ago, so she's being a hypocrite there. So she really just needs to shut up. She really does. Like, quit Like, just get off of damn social media. Go train,
Mm-hmm.
because she's nowhere. Because she's got a lot of work to do. I mean, she's supposed to be a purple belt in BJJ, and she got out wrestled and grappled on the ground. Is not good on the ground in Holly Holm. So has work to do. And that's probably why she is, because she does too much talking, not enough training. So I don't know. I just put up Nico Montano, Valentina. There's not much to say there, just waiting for that fight to happen. It's not Cyborg Nunes, that's, I don't know. I mean, happens. Nunes, I think everybody here, we're tired of her bullshit. We're not fooled by what she's doing and her tactics. Like, if Nunes is gonna lie, at least be good at it. I mean, because it's not very good. Like, you don't say you have a hurt foot and then post on social media that you're riding a damn bicycle. We didn't see Nico Montano post photos and videos riding a bicycle after announcing her foot was hurt. So Amanda just needs to cut with the BS and just be upfront. Like, put up or shut up. So, yeah, that's my thoughts. Also, I know this is off topic, but I did want to share with you guys, over at a rugby tournament, and unfortunately I suffered a concussion. And I'm doing okay now. I can't a month or two. But unfortunately this isn't the first one I've had. I've had multiple before. And unfortunately that has kind of shortened my rugby career a bit there. So I have a lot of new decisions to make, because by the time I'm cleared to go back and play, it'll be right at the fall season. So I have to really think about if I should play anymore. So
well, you gotta take your time, okay? Just
yeah.
relax
So
and be easy on yourself.
Yeah. Don't rush. We want you to take care of yourself first. Rugby gonna be always there, but there's only one rugby queen. It's Tarbay 21.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Well, guys, I'm glad you're okay. And guys, with that, guys, this is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. And guys, thank you guys for joining us. Guys, definitely we'll get back in. Thanks to the panel, thanks to the super chat, thanks to everybody in the comment thread. I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube.